Please click the thumbs up, like, and subscribe, and the bell notification. Thank you. Please click the thumbs up, like, and subscribe, and the bell notification. Thank you.
Howdy.
Hey, let me talk to your brother.
Okay. Hey, Kay. Daddy wants to talk to you. Hello, Father. He's taking a dump.
Hey, KJ, let me talk to your brother.
I know.
Okay. You just said hi under the chat on my show.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, son. I see you posting. You said hi, and you'll never know I was there. You're not supposed to do that, okay? KJ.
Okay.
All right. You're not supposed to come on. This is adult stuff, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Alright.
So you understand what is expected of you now? Like, don't come on the show, okay?
Okay.
All right. Is that clear?
Clear.
All right. Love you. I'm gonna do the show now, okay?
Okay.
All right. Cool. So you understand what is expected of you now? Like, people, when I see my son, I am that one when he and Jerry lost. I am commander with him bright self. Love you. I'm gonna do the show now, okay? With him bright self, right? Come on, I him that way. You see Jerry lost, about him commander whatever. I must munchie make him come over there, I must munchie my fella man and go come over there. You understand? Munchie I broke him bad. Right? Done. Come on, I him that way. You see Jerry lost, about him commander whatever. I must munchie make him come over there, Munchie I broke out my son. So when I tell you, problem them give man. Done. Munchie I broke out my son. So when I tell you, problem them give man. I the one and Tasha should come in the first thing out of your motor. Hey sisters. And then if you say good evening, TamFam before you big up your sister them. I Miss Lady, you Miss Antasha. One tree. I the one and Tasha should come in, the first thing out of your mouth. Hey. Alright, line up this thing. People, now you made up on a redundant thing from one day, you know? And it's a simple little thing, eh? It's a simple something, simple something, people. You know, people are coming, my name are coming. Greg Tam, big up. People, you know, you made up on this thing yeah, over and over and over. It's like ad infinitum and whatever. But listen. People, if you're involved with somebody, right, upon whatever level, you and them involved on a day, whatever the case may be. And again, I'm well aware that what I'm about to say, it sounds easy when you're not in it. And you're quite correct, because when feelings are involved, it gets more complicated. And this is one of those things that it took me years to kind of process to be where I am. But people, when you're somebody there are involved, and that person that tell you say them no longer want to be in a relationship with you. People, that's a good thing. That is, in general, is a good thing. Now, it get complicated if it leave you out a door, or you don't have no resources to take care of yourself, and yeah, you know, yeah, me understand them something there, right? Me understand say it's not that simple. I get it. But when I want you to understand, like, when somebody say they no longer want to be in a relationship with you, or them a move mucky, and then some day of reckoning can't come where you say, yo, where you going so far? What do you want this? Yes or no? And thing. And if them say no, people, that's a good thing. If somebody doesn't want to be with you, it means that if you convince them for so and so and so, they're essentially doing something that they don't want. And in general, that cannot bode well for you. They're in a position of power. They're going to say that they really don't want this, and yeah, make demands upon them, and blah, 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 because it takes two to tango or more, depending on what you're in, right? So I know I've been kind of beating this, you know, ad infinitum, but on some level, it's a simple logic, and I'm not oversimplifying it in the way that, you know, when you're in a relationship, particularly if it's 5, 10, 15 years and whatever, and you have all these resources intertwined and whatever, I get it. It's not that simple. So don't think that I'm minimizing it or diminishing the complexities involved. But where it's just your feelings, where it's Christina, oh, Eliana, come up. Wait, the alien.
I don't know how this happened, me love. Evelyn.
No, hold on.
Me dog.
Yeah? Yeah, me take.
What you say?
Me go
Yeah.
link you back. You hear me just talk to them about something, yeah?
Yeah, man, me not know how this happened.
Yeah, man, it's weird. I mean, you're not supposed to come up unless somebody bring you up. So I don't know why.
Exactly.
All right, so me link you back, yeah? Yeah, so when I say people, This is the uncomfortable part, right? Hold on, let me set that thing. Okay, good. So what I'm saying is this, people. If you are somebody involved and them tell you, say, what? Okay. And them tell you, say, them no longer want to be with you. And then you now turn around and try to convince them to stay with you, right? Or if you get caught up in this thing, like, I'll make you happy and you're not going to find anybody who love you like I do and whatever. Respectfully, people, don't vex, right? I'm just I keep it 100 with you. That's some bullshit narcissistic nonsense. That's you in emotional turmoil and you're overvaluing yourself in whatever. Anytime you find yourself, I say something like to somebody like, you will never find somebody who can love you like I do. That is bullshit. Yes, it doesn't matter who you are. They can find somebody who will love you better than you are. Right? And that would be the person for them, not you. The other thing that comes into play with this is this whole thing about how far we are come from. Are you going to throw it away? Again, I get it. Particularly if you're up in your 40s and your 50s. I get it. You know, when you have a lengthy history with someone and perhaps you kind of figured that, hey, I have somebody, we're going to get hold together, or something, something along those lines. And then that person no longer want the relationship. They're going through a midlife crisis. They have some distraction and whatever. And you probably just see the futility in what they're doing because perhaps you see that they're doing something stupid or whatever. And you're trying to convince them that, you don't want to do this, whatever the case may be. I get it. The history thing. I come from far. But people, there are a lot of people who are choosing to stay in abusive situation. It doesn't have to be physical abuse only. It can be, mental abuse, all kinds of neglect and disrespect or reach, which is still abuse. And there are people staying it because them say, well, we come from far, so I have to stay in it. Because perhaps you can't imagine yourself being alone. Perhaps you can't deal with the rejection. You feel bad, you feel hurt. Yeah, all of that is valid, but I'm saying at the end of the day, whatever reasons you may proffer, it's just not a good idea to be in a relationship with someone who has explicitly communicated to you that they don't want to be there. Like, you're behind the 8 ball right there, so you understand? Yeah. Me I tell you, say, never beg anybody to stay with you. You're setting up yourself for. And the reason why I'm on it and whatever, when you're young and thing, you know about them something there. I love you. Can you do, you know, so we've been there when we're young and all these things, right? So I have to say though, and respect to the people who talk to me in private about stuff and stuff. I am, you know, I'm somewhat surprised, not surprised, but you know, a bit taken aback how prevalent this is amongst grown people, you know, them 40s and 50s and thing, you know. And I get it. Each situation has its particular set of dynamics that makes it complicated for the respective parties involved. I get it, you know, but just on a fundamental level, again, right? You don't hear this saying you can do well by yourself than with somebody. If ever there's a scenario that applies to, it's that if somebody I tell you say them don't want to be with it, don't make your ego get involved. Don't allow shame and stigma and hurt to propel you, to prompt you, you know, to start debase yourself by begging this person to be with you. Now, I always say there's one exception. If you committed a terrible faux pas, you know, FAUX, French, the thing, you know, if you did something really bad, right, and you know that you messed up, right, and you screwed up, and yeah, beg it out, because the person say, I'm done with you, and yeah, beg it out. That's different, right? Yeah, you may have to go in at the doghouse for a while and beg it out for a while, and the person and you may have to go through some hell to repair that, you know, right? So that I understand. But outside of that scenario, never beg anybody to stay with you and be with you. No care what kind of hurt or pain you feel. At a minimum, when you ball, just say, tell them, this is hurt, this is hurting me, this is painful, I'm not gonna lie, and whatever. But you know what? It's a good thing, because I don't want you to stay in this if you don't want to. The only way I will entertain, you know, us moving forward is if you want this and you're going to work on this with me. Right? And, you know, hopefully, you know, it's somebody who would respect you crying in that situation or whatever the case may be. And if you know, say somebody who not gonna respect you or cry or bawl or go look on it like something unattractive or disdainful or something like, don't even bawl before them. Hold it. And when then gone, you find your corner and you bawl and don't make nobody know say you bawl. Let it out. Right? Because you don't want to keep in them type of thing there, right? But don't even give them the satisfaction for ball in front of them. If them want to go on, make them go on. Yeah, it's going to be painful. Rejection is painful if you don't really understand it. But again, when somebody tell you say them no want they with you, them want done the relationship or this is not for me, that is a good thing. It's way better than somebody stay around you and I tell you just enough to keep you right there in that ambiguity to serve their interests. And when you pull where I want to go, they might pull you back in and things like that to serve their interests, not the interests of the relationship, right? For serve for them ego too. Them no want you, but them no want you for no want them. You understand that? That's like narcissism on another level. And you have people who do all kinds of shit to keep you there. They don't want the relationship, but them just don't want to see you move on and be happy. And them don't want the relationship to do what them want to do in the relationship. And them keep on and do them look something there. And I give you, in your mind, I give you hope. No, and I saying, yeah, but him said this, and she said that, and whatever, and thing like that, and but now making a really substantive move towards, all right, boom, we are going to build back this or build this or whatever, right? If you not see that, just tell her, fine. People, one of the big things that make people have respect, for you, is when you can communicate unequivocally. You don't fucking own me, right? And I'm not going to play myself to please you, right? When you can genuinely get in that space, then you command respect. Even at your deepest doldrums of pain and whatever, them know say you still have that capacity to say, no. If you don't want this, fine, that's cool, go on. But don't be here to you, go on, go live your life, right? And again, some of them, when them stay so, and you send them on, them get uncomfortable with that. Whenever I see them people who left somebody, done with the relationship. Then them a get upset if you say the person who them left move on too quickly. Oh, them a date somebody already. Oh, them look happy over there so with somebody. Them get upset at them left the person, If somebody left you, them not have no talk about how quick you want to get in a relationship. I feel them busy. I feel them idiot that make them go deal with that themselves. You did nothing wrong. If somebody left you, them not have no say about how quick you fi move on. Because again, it's that narcissism thing coming in, Because when I'm really, I said then, me think that me did warn you, and me think that the valley did dead, upon a certain level or whatever. Oh, you move on so quick, then I'm not all that then. But them I go flip it and make it look, see, you never did care, or whatever, this and that. Is you leave. Are you left the relationship? If you left the relationship, you don't have no say about how quick them move on. You can notice it, you can observe it, and you can have your own ideas. You're entitled to that. But you have no right for God. For say, them owe you something for come explain to you why them have. No. Right? If somebody left you today and you want to choose for go date tomorrow or grind tomorrow and thing, that is your business. Probably it's your way of coping or your bounce back or whatever, boom, bam, 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 bam. Yeah, who knows? Probably you didn't know somebody too, like you like that long time and you have to work with. But that's your choice because of them left you. And again, these things can be a little bit complicated. Say you're being a jerk and you bond the person and them something there and whatever. And then them left you because of how you are behave bad. Right? But people, even if you're in a position there, where you not wrong, where you not wrong. Say somebody just treat you like shit or whatever. And you decide, say, you're done with this and you left. And then when you left, you see them date somebody and them happy. People, that is a good thing. It's confirmation you did the right thing. Like, get over that thing where, so many people out there, they get caught up with this thing where when somebody left them feel like, say, the person of left them or whatever the case may be, or the person owe them something. Now, if you move on, move on. Just not beg nobody for there with you. Right? Not beg nobody for there with you. Seeing? That I go on enough out the road there, Yeah, man, it, feelings and things and whatever, and all kind of things are going out the road, but that one here, I'm being a stickler upon that one here, Never you beg anybody for there with you. You know, I said, this a long time still, but I know me remember it, you know. Never sister, you know, me and I did cool, you know. But we never involve her or nothing, you know. We and I did just cool. Real girl, me just rate her. Super bright, smart. She's now a top lawyer and all these things. Carried herself with pride and whatever and all them something. While I was at Vassar, so this is 90s, you know. And yeah, I made it a while. So, but I'm a sister, you know, and the running joke was like, I could never talk to you. You're such a slut and whatever, you know. Man, say, you know, what does I do road? We're young, you know, right? But yeah, I'm a sister, and I'm a retire certain way. So her thing was like she would never date any of the guys I'm from Vassar because she said, you know, the demographics was such that the men are in a privileged state. So she was like, boom. She was dating this guy from West Point. For those of you who don't know, West Point is perhaps the premier military college in the United States, right? It's like a 4-year college. You know, you go there, but when you graduate, you enter the military, whichever part of the armed service, whichever of the 4, some say 5, the Coast Guard. But whichever one you enter as an officer after you do 4 years at West Point. So she was dating this guy from West Point. The guy's just so disciplined. It's just, a lot of these military guys are like that, you know, because they're whatever. So disciplined, so focused on whatever. Right? Like, you know, the consummate gentleman and whatever and things like that. Miss Lady says she get bored with him and all these things and whatever. So she start giving beer attitude and, you know, whatever. Because she never really wants to stay in there. So beer disrespect she had dispersed to the youth, you know. Till the youth just reach out one day and just kind of carry her upon one little date like and just have a mature talk with her and him say, eat that, you know, going, you know. I'm out. Okay? Wish you all the best. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. My girl come home, come back at school upset. So me thinks that she upset because of the breakup, which was confusing to me at that point because I know that she said she didn't want to be with him. And instead I just tell him she just did her cause beer. Toxicity in the relationship. Only for years she said she upset because it's him left her. And if anybody had left anybody, I must she left him. Now, right when me hear that, man, I say, yeah, that's the thinking of somebody who's not ready for a relationship. Anybody have them type of priorities, they ain't ready for a relationship. That's all about ego and self, and you ain't ready for a relationship. But I'm a sister, you know. People, you know, say, couple months later, she contact back you and was so accommodating and tell the youths, boy, she miss him and, you know, she this and she make a mistake and she ask him for a chance and da-da-da-da, whatever. And the youth did a waiver and she not stop, you know, and she persevere and she this and that and that and that and them end up a talk, have conversation, phone conversation. And she go on and go on and go on and go on till them get back in good, you know. So good all the boy I think for propose to her, you know. You know, so she left him. And when she left him, she tell me, she said, no, I did all of that to get back with him for left him. It was my sister, you know, but my aunt tell her, you know, when she do that, you know, like, you realize when somebody ever got you for do that, and like how calculating you have to be, I know, clinical you have to be in the dispensing of that type of narcissistic evil, right? For you, you have to be so self-focused that you're not even thinking of the impact you're having on a good person. Because it's all about you. I mean, I tell you, say after that, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I never really said nothing to our ex, you know, people have to live them life, and if I this or you there, this or you there. But people, yeah, I'm from the 90s, but I know I remember it and thing, and I just start take time drawer from her and thing and whatever. Right? You need that energy around you, right? Even at that time, when I was nowhere near as developed as I am now, in terms of understanding certain things and whatever. At that time, this is not somebody I want to. She never do me nothing, you know. Me and I never have nothing or whatever. But I say, but me I observe that and thing. CBS, big up. Me I observe that and thing, like, you know, I was just like, nah. I do not want to be around this. Don't you ever beg anybody to stay with you. And just know, say, you have people out there who don't want you. Them not want you, you know. But them ego is such that them want you for always want them. They need that. They feed off that type. It's a sickness, right? They don't want you. They don't want a relationship with you. But them have something in them where them know why you move on. God forbid you move on and go be happy. Like, that would be like really bad for them. Them can't deal with that. So them not want you, but them want you to stay in that misery where you always want them, even though them not want you, and I communicate it to you in different ways. So them not really want this, but not want you to move on and things like that, you know? Well, Dr. Mark, well, Dr. Mark, you're right. You know, that, you know, them goal is to make the next person unhappy. Not really, though, but I know what you're saying, but no, for them thing is just selfishness, you know. It's just selfishness. Them want to pursue what them want, but them want you to stay there so for them too, you know? And they will do and say anything to keep you in that space where there is hope. If you are still in a situation like that, you must have control you must have some control and understanding on a level where you say, you know, I'm go and juggle you, so, you know, she go on, so I'm go on, so, or whatever. Probably they will come around or whatever. But it's your choice, right? Because you have people who have been in that position. And people come around. A lot of people would tell you, say, you know, she did a go on and a diss me up, and him did a go on and a diss me up, and but I lie, him really come around and she really come around, and we're happy now. That happens. So it must be your choice to say, all right, I'm staying at this and go and do it. Which is different from the person that explicitly I tell you, say, me no want you, and you a ball and I beg them to stay with you. Right? Different sitting that. Right? Different sitting that. And at the end of the day, somebody not gonna respect you if you did this. So I just make you know that, you know. All when them give you a chance and whatever, them end up, and at the long run, them not gonna respect you and you're just expendable. Millionaire, what happened?
Good evening.
We don't want to worry about nice in our phone in the camera, and know where you come from.
I lie. Nice phone.
I want me and some worry about rumble.
Oh, me that come out of the car, the people that me I go.
Oh.
But me that tell us, say, sometimes people just want you there as the backup.
True.
Them not want to be alone, so them just have it there. So in case them lonely, them can tap on the phone with you and whatever while them a search who them want.
You have that, but believe it or not, you have some people, it's a deeper psychological need them have to, It's not even like backup, them just, you have the backup element and thing, them just want you to be there for them in case, whatever. Yeah, and some people. But you have some people, man, when I tell you this level of sickness, believe it or not, you have people who just don't want to see you happy at all.
That's crazy though, but me get it.
You have people who, if you happy, them get sad and them, all right, put it this way. You have people who left somebody, and if them in a misery and whatever, to them it's like perfect. It's like perfect. You see, I do the right thing. I left them and thing and whatever. Over there, he's a loser, she's a loser. And them not bother them, Them not bother them, when nothing not going for them and them mash up on them, so and whatever, in general, But it's when the people them are going, anytime you see somebody left somebody, then that person choose to leave the person, right? And then when the person who them left, I do good and whatever, when you sit, if them get unhappy and hyper-focused on the person and can't stop watch them out and all them something, other person them have a problem. Because them don't want to see the other person happy. Once somebody no wants to say, hey, me and people, me and them not agree. Me and people, me and them not take tea. And I love to see them rise and do well. And it's not even about them. It's about me in a way where like, me have qualities where I can proud of. You understand what I say? Yeah, man. You have some people who me have that something with them. Me wanna like and think. I look on all such man now. Me not like such man, but such man always I look out for him pitting them, I'm like that. I'm not gonna really come out and say that, right? But him always I look out for him pitting them. He might make sure saying pitting them eat food, So me have that thing that say, me not like that, me not like and so and saying, but some rate this aspect about you, that aspect about you, and what me I say them look away, me I say millionaire. Yeah. Some people, you have some people, them get happy when some target people unhappy, them get happy.
Agreed.
Them sick.
Them bored. Them no Netflix to go watch.
Yeah, some people, and when them get,
But Reggae, you're serious. So that is a serious level of, not even know if I call it. But you stood down and plan, said somebody broke up with you. And you gone back and date them, left them.
Just believe them. Like,
Your time, your energy, everything. We do all of that.
yeah, if you be so calculating, you put yourself back in another position there, you assume a role or character to convince the other party that you see it because them are watch you now, like where you're up to, and then you have to play that role and go, to a certain depth, sleep with them and all this stuff and whatever, and cry and say you love them or whatever and things like that. Just for left them again, like some next level like psychotic crap that man. Them people that will kill you.
Hey, that I must put in the comment section as a serial killer that. Like when you take time, Jim Screech, I must start laugh and say well done because what more you have to do? Somebody like that will actually take you out of the place.
Yeah, them will have some sort of morbid need to satisfy something where them can't control, but them just know so them need it, and that may mean to exact actual harm on you, and they will not them will do it. Them will do it.
We to watch Lifetime movie and see the people that do the things, and I see them things too.
And then the other thing me telling the people, you see, if you're there, they are beg somebody for not left you. You focus on an energy where I ignore other opportunities, good opportunities who are come your way, and because you not see that, Cause you may, there may be somebody out there who will treat you with respect or who you can be happy with. But if you focus on the person you abuse and say you abuse her, you want change to make you happy and whatever, you just a lock out your little blessing, them will probably come your way and all these things. This way, I say.
And not only that, you keep yourself in a capacity that you will never be able to get from. You're always living at that victim mode. Always prove something.
Exactly. All right, but let me ask you something. You remember me always I say, the truth is the people who excel in life are the ones who master the gray area, the era between black and white, right? So people remember now we have black and white as opposites, or that people say polar opposite. That means the northernmost part of the earth is the North Pole, the southernmost part is the South Pole. So them say they're polar opposites. That they couldn't be farther apart, However, I don't want you think I'm contradicting myself now, right? But millionaire, you think it is possible for somebody to be happy? I said, this is where I am and I'm happy. In a bona woman relationship?
Yes, I think it is possible.
Thank you. Why? Explain.
Because happiness is not judged by what I deem to be happiness. Happiness is judged by their version that makes them happy. So if they accept the fact that this is where I am and this is what I've achieved doing this and it makes me comfortable, who am I to tell them it doesn't?
Thank you. You just explained it perfectly. You just explained it perfectly. But for these people who are locked in this traditional paradigm that you can only be happy if your setup is traditional and whatever, you're missing the point. People, at the end of the day, is what each person is getting out of a relationship. And what them I get, based on them experience, it's probably not for you. And that's fine. Right? But if them accept them situation for whatever reason, and I'm telling you, I know and when I was young too, I didn't understand it. And when older people sit down and explain, several of them situations, then explain some details and things and whatever, I saw me could have begin for kind and say, the same gray area or something there, right? I know couples, I know 2 different couples right now in Jamaica, and they happen to be fairly wealthy people and things. But in both situations, both parties are married. In one of the situations, in both parties are married, and each one of them knows say the other one has see other people. One, it's open, and another one, it's open in terms of who them must see, but them still married. The other one, well, at the time, I don't know what it is now, but the other one is, them keep them things separate, like them not talk about, like the one I said them know, they're married, but like, the wife there with John, right? The wife will say to her husband will say, you can't so and so, and the wife will say, no, John and I are going to dinner, and the husband will be like, okay. And the converse is true also, right? The husband, we are go on vacation with Femme woman, and he tell my wife, like, say the wife, say Femme people named Susan. He tell my wife, say Susan and I, we're going on vacation, this, and the wife will be like, okay. It works for them. Them say them not divorce, and it worked for them, right? I suspect it's something like that. Will Smith and Jada Pinkett is. I'm not saying they're happy, right? And then the other one now, both of them know say they whatever. There's no relationship between them, the husband and the wife, except for family logistics, finances, this and that, the kids, this and that. They said they're not getting divorced. but them keep each one in that situation, them not open with it to one another. But both are married but not together. And both people know said the other party is seeing somebody else. But them just have an arrangement where each one of them don't bring that, who they must say, in the face of the other one, right? So it's two different couples, right? Them not getting divorced, and them have two different arrangements where them find happiness in staying married but not being with who they're married to, and they're with somebody else. I'm not saying it's for you. I'm just saying that life is often more complicated than the straightforward paths that are given to us. And so this is the right way to do, right? It's like when you start live, it's not as simple. I'm just bringing up this to say, don't believe I'm oversimplifying some of the complexities out there. I'm just being very precise in my recommendation to you that if you and somebody involved and that person explicitly, clearly, unequivocally state to you that they no longer want to be with you because they're not happy with you, they want to go, let them go. Never beg anybody to stay with you. Never beg anybody to stay with you, right? Oh, wait, what happened here? Okay. Millionaire, where you gone? You reach work?
Yeah, me reach work and I just take
Are you using the bathroom? Are you peeing?
No,
Are
I'm
you-
switching information with the nurse that was here.
Oh, I thought you were peeing.
Why you think that?
No, a lot of time when women reach them work, them go pee.
What's come on? Give me 2 minutes.
Eh?
Give me 2
Eh?
Give me 2 minutes.
All right, angle your business. Angle your business. All right, millionaire, I do our thing. She there work. See, anyway, we're there. People, in case you missed it, right? Cause the email them go out, right? Big Bear, big up. We did over Big Yard today, Be a 80s tune play over Big Yard more than 3 hours what a 80s tune play. The video, if you go over Big Yard and go in at the theater and scroll down, the video is there, right? You can watch a video and listen to music. It's there, right? The video is there. So if you go over Big Yard, scroll down, you have an era there where, I'm tell you, the infrastructure is essentially in place now. So it's about content now, right? A work time, right? Fun time, I should say, right? Right? So the video is there, right? Milo says she get them email, but she couldn't enter. That suggests that she probably under the treatment. You see what I say? And we understand that, right? So somebody like Milo now who she do it often, 2-3 times a day. She likely I go have a look a bit of Clash, so she have to watch it sometime. But remember, I have a video library. It's a video library under the screen. Okay? Milo says sometimes 4 times a day. What's up? Well, no virus. All right, right? So you're going to have, because, the thing about Big Yard, we're going to start do the exclusive content thing them now, All right? We're going to start do that now. So, a be a 80s tune we play today. Be a 80s tune. And well on. For the people who did it, tell me, me nah fish for compliment, but I just ask him. My selection them did wicked. I don't know nothing about them nowadays, Junior, I can't tell on that. But my selection them did wicked. Talk to me. When Naki be asked about me aside I never send out the email. Me send out the email. Sing a big up. Yeah? See the CBS said the music did turn up. This Friday, our date. This Friday, our date. Our date this Friday. Millionaire, this Friday, our date.
This Friday, the what? Friday, I got be the 15th.
15. Somebody said the 14th. Yeah, jump the gun. A whole heap of people said the 14th.
I give extra day because today I did take now 4 more days, them right. Me I give 5 more days. Sorry, 15th of Saturday.
Okay. Dr. Mark said she not get no email. But Dr. Mark, remember, say you have to have Dr. Mark, for you, remember, you not have service on your phone, like regular cellular service on your phone, and then now you not have Wi-Fi, so you're not going to get anything on your phone, Dr. Mark. See if you can thief some Wi-Fi there. I remember, say you not have cellular service on your phone. I was sweet a millionaire.
Oh, we can't do Dr. Mark, so.
Well, then say Dr. Mark said, oh, okay. Like, thanks for the explanation. I know why I'm not get the email. Yes, yeah, it's a flip phone, man.
I told Dr. Mark you have a flip phone?
This is Dr. Mark a hot girl.
Dr. Mark is on the
No,
flip
man.
phone and our vacation.
No, man. Dr. Mark, one of them women, when the new phone come out, I forget that. Yeah.
She really, really hot.
Yeah, and she had one of them have pretty case on her phone. I want to you know read Dr. Mark.
Exactly.
You think a dolly or something, right? Dr. Mark, no, yeah. Dr. Mark think on a dolly house and jacks and upscotch anymore, you know. Yeah, a big woman something.
Yeah, my dolly house. Reggae, you want me to show you my Barbie phone?
Show me a Barbie phone. Show me a 1, 2, 3 red light phone. What kind of phone this a come here now? Let me see what kind of. Where your phone there? Wait. Are your phone that for real? Hold on. Are your phone that for real? Oh, sorry, people over YouTube. She show up on Nick. She show up on
One of my phone. This is my second phone.
my
Barbie phone.
you see it? All right, then. I'm glad you explained because suppose me tell you say you have woman. When man a look them and them they around the man, them juggle with one cheap phone around the man. You didn't know that?
That phone is the banger phone.
No, well on man. I asked you a question a while ago. Well on, I asked you a question a while ago, you not answer me.
How you try to put me in a pasta? So me have to
No, me not call nobody. Me just I said, do you no, I'm serious. Do you know that there's some women when time them there on when time man I look them at them walk with some cheap phone for the man buy them nice phone? Did you know that you have that game there out there? Eh? That woman that not answer me, you know, when you go, man, you come by me show and you not answer me and chat to me, when you go. Eh?
You're not hearing me, Reggae? You're not hearing me?
Me never did answer him. I said, when I get new glasses on the hype and go on. Me never did hear you.
There's some old glasses, but yeah. I know that game they for choose say walk with the old phone for them buy a new phone.
Buy a new phone and whatever, you know. Back in the day, could have sweet me, see. Because when me see them do that, me not stop big up the old phone. It nice, see. Yeah, look a drunk like me. I love your phone. Your phone I go on with beat. I like that phone. It's just simple song, whatever. And it perhaps reflect your personality, you know. And you know, blah, 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 blah. I'm not stop telling them all kind of sitting and whatever. But, you know, can't come go around me like that. All drunk like me. Anyway, big up yourself, you know, because I see you reach work now and I want to compliment you because the way you put on your makeup, you know, OD, I like that, you know. I like when people put on makeup and it kind of blend. You're not supposed to look on a woman and say, oh, she have her makeup this, so, right? you're supposed to look on her and get a feel for what the makeup blend in with and project to you, you know? Right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you look on a woman and you see makeup, then it probably the makeup too much. But if you look on a woman and the makeup what she put on is nuanced enough that it give you a feel for her and you talk about how you feel about her, then she bad pan her thing. Because me I look on your makeup and there's some subtlety there. The lipstick look nice. You have voluptuous lips and whatever, you know, you have them lips where you can play with and them something there, you know? Like give a little gentle slingshot to it. And then no, hold on, man. Hold on, man. And then when with the on your face, it's so subtle, but you know, easy, you know, it's consistent with your top where you have on, you know, boom, but you beat them, you know. You beat them, you know. At school them, you know. No, sir. You understand? And even the glass and everything just blend in because you see the glass with the transparent thing, it have a look of consistency with that, with them lettering there, with the gold trim them pan it, you know. It's like subliminally, you know. You see stability, consistency, certainty, intentionality, bomba. No, hold them, my girl. Hold them. No, them just dead. Them just dead. Alien can't take your man. That me I tell you. Alien cannot take your man. Me a alien good, but she can't take your man with them the flex where you go on with right so. No, alien, dream on it. Nah, go happen. Alien, I better you go and watch him on the video and run go drink the rum cream and then draw for you know no, what name? What she wait boy? What alien vibrator name, man?
Oh, I remember.
Ah, Jesus, you see, we're having a scene moment. I am having a scene. Pink Floyd. All right, and draw for Pink Floyd. Anyway, big up yourself, you know, boo. And that little hair thing that go on and look, you know, curly down like, sure. You see, you have a look right now, you just all want to pull up your ear, you know, man. You understand? Yeah. But go and angle your business, you know. You have them weak out, them, my friend. All right, bless up here. Yeah, man, cool. Man, thief, alien, Mirati, they look like you know it's a Greenland did a command first. That's why me don't know how you do it, but you end up command first and me don't even bring you up. Me don't even know. Alien, you know, easy, you know. I smell it's a Greenland. I'm gonna be the first person to come say you want to force her down. Jeez, You see me I set on do people. You see me I proper set on. Greetings. I would love to have Raga as my hype man. Hello. 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 She better hope that was a motorcycle and not a vibrator. Cause if that's a vibrator, that's gonna be like a huge vibrator, like a sledgehammer. Hello. All right. Never mean for come up. So no. I'm just saying. Drew's in an old lawnmower. Yeah, people say me I tell us that the little music today nice more than 3 hours what a music and thing. Me draw beer tune, but anybody who you want to watch about that show there, it's over Big Yard and it's available to anybody. Remember now we're going to have content later on that is only going to be available to the Yarders them and the Big Yard VIP them, right? But for now, we just kick off a thing. So again, if you never get to watch a show today, tomorrow at your leisure, you can just play it and listen to a tune and whatever. And hopefully you have an appetite for 80s souls. You understand? Because I that me did not play it today, you know. Draw some bad tune. See it there? Big Bear say, yeah. Big Yard did nice this morning, go down in the afternoon and things. So we're going to have more of them impromptu type of thing there and have some recordings that come up and thing, all right? Seen Alicia say she miss it, she have to go watch it. And then my kids were here, so they came on a couple times. KJ and Jide, they came on a couple times. And when I go make lunch with them, Christina didn't want to diss me about your prayer for KJ and Jide belly. I'm going to make lunch with them. I'm going to just bring them up and I say, tell them about the Fat Pop burger. One Zion give me name one time, Fat Pop. I love it. I love it, you know. Right? So, you know, so me just make them put Christina in her place. So KJ and Jide put Christina in place and them say, yo, yeah, Daddy Burger, them turn up. But you hear what I'm good at? Burger, hot dog, and fry egg. No, clean. Cookie, something, you know. We ain't going over there right now, okay? Because, you know, that's, we stay with, you know, we stick with our strong suit, okay? Stay in your lane, I mean, don't get too creative. Ramian, I want to go on my general. Christina about prayer work one day. I'm not look on you know, man. People, me get one new chair. Somebody buy me a new chair. I'm very thankful and grateful for it and thing, but me not set it up yet. Me buy tomorrow and so me go finish set it up in a nice chair and things. So, oh, yeah. So the all them creaking thing and whatever, you know. You see the one blessed she run out, cause the creaking bad, you know. Yeah, man, I blessed. I wanna more sound out. Yo, Raga, what going with that creaky chair there? Thank you, you're Lanoy. You pick them and rate them pooper. And pick them rate them pooper when we make my burger them for them and them something there and them hot dog and them fried egg and thing. Naki B, how you did that today? That could be a year type of music them play today, you know. You'd love the selection. That could be I forgot listen to music them tomorrow when you drive or when you're there at work. Again, if you go over Big Yard, scroll down. When you're in a Big Yard, you scroll down under the screen, under the Big Yard theater screen, you're going to see something, say video library, right? And you see the video there and more video I got put down there. You know, say a coffee may I drink, and there's a backstory to that. Listen. So, I told you all that a friend of mine has opened up a dispensary. And I'll be working with him and thing, in terms of marketing it and so forth and thing, right? He opened a dispensary up in the Bronx, right? So, I went up there to look at his dispensary and things. So, you know, so when we go up there and thing and whatever, you know, and straight up people, me used to smoke weed back in the day, you know. And for those of you who are not Jamaicans, by the way, people, we have quite a few people who watch me and they're not Jamaicans, and thing, you know. They will never call in, or you're not gonna know them. But just as a reminder, when it comes to drinking alcohol and smoking weed, we in the Caribbean, we have some marked cultural differences there. I guess this happens in Uptown, but it don't happen in most of the country, right? You would never hear a Jamaican say they're gonna drink to get drunk. That's not a thing for Caribbean people. Indeed, the opposite is true. You are respected if you drink and don't get drunk, right? The term we use in Jamaica, you can't hold your liquor, right? So again, as I've always said when I came to America, and I was around young white people, and hear them say, "Yo, I'm gonna get rocked off my ass tonight, man," they'll say shit like, "Yo, I'm gonna be throwing up." They talk like that. Them talk like that. Them like, "I'm gonna be throwing up tonight from drinking." I thought they were like, like something wrong with them. That's a no-no amongst Caribbean people, and among some African cultures too, right? The second thing is with weed, Jamaicans and other Caribbean nationals, their approach to weed is not like up here where smoking weed is like a huge event. Like, yo, let's go hang out and smoke some bud, like, or when me just come here, me and some young people say, "Yo, I just need to listen to some Bob Marley and smoke some weed, man." And the approach to weed it's like how people approach cigarette, right? In general, for weed smokers. But don't get it twisted. Most Jamaicans, most of you think that, all Jamaicans smoke weed or most Jamaicans smoke weed. You couldn't be farther from the truth. Indeed, most Jamaicans are opposed to weed, right? Most Jamaicans, they're opposed to weed. And there are all kinds of stereotypes, a lot of them incorrect, but they're there. I'm relating to weed, and it has long been a thing in Jamaican culture that you smoke weed and you get mad, which is not true, but it was part of the effort to, when they were trying to invalidate the revolutionary reach of Rastafari. That was one of the things, that tropes that was constructed against them, and it became institutionalized. And people, even to this day, a lot of older Jamaicans believe you smoke weed, you're going to get mad. But the people who smoke weed, it's like, I mean, that bun weed, it's like cigarette. You sit down, you smoke a spliff, and whatever. But anyway, so years now, I not touch weed. Years upon years, I not touch weed and whatever. I don't think you just kind of let it go, kind of whatever. So when I go up at my brethren dispensary now, and he's explaining the whole thing. By the way, this is legal for those of you who don't know. New York State has legalized these dispensaries so they can sell weed. And you have to get a license and all this stuff. And they have all these rules and things. Them have them rules and things and whatever. So he's running a legal enterprise. I just want to make that clear because I know most of you know, but believe it or not, you have some people who don't know. You have some people hear weed, ganja, and whatever, and just think like felonious conduct and whatever. So anyway, so he's opening up this new establishment, Upscale Cannabis, and again, I'll be working with them. So when I go up there and they must show me the thing, them and whatever, there was somebody there and say, "This is the so-and-so, you want da-da-da-da." So I was just like, nah, I'm okay, I'm here to help with the marketing, but me not really did it. So that part there with the weed, cause them sell like they sell stuff that is pre-rolled, for example. So I was just like, nope, I don't need it. Again, I have a problem with it. But I said, not for me. But then they come and I was just like, is that the gummies? I've never had any of the gummies. And my friend was like, yeah, this is the gummy. So I said, I'll try the gummy. Right? For those of you who are listening to this now, when I can't see where this is going on. Remember when me did I do the Ragashanti World Tour and me drop at Amsterdam? Remember the cake? But anyway, so I said, I'll try the gummy, and him say, all right. Because people in my mind, the gummy I know spliff, so the gummy, whatever. So my thing is, the gummy is like, it's like candy, So I say, I'll try. Remember, I've never had anything but a gummy before, Right? So I say, I'll try the gummy. So him say, oh, all right. You want to try the gummy? I'm like, yeah, I'll try the gummy. He says, it's like candy, right? Him say, yeah, it tastes like candy. But, he said, be careful. So I'm like, be careful of what? He said, just be careful with them. And I'm like, it's gummy. Like, wait, I go do tea and I like, yes. And you're like, no, man, the gummy will creep up on you or whatever. So I tell him, say, no, I mean, a long time I don't smoke weed, but my body used to it, I smoke weed, me don't smoke weed. I'm cool or whatever. I see other people high, and it not do me nothing. So my body do it. Him say, yeah, but him say, all right, try that one, yeah. And him say that one, yeah, it's outside. What name I can go for you? No, I don't want to show it on TikTok, because TikTok funny about them. So him say, all right, try that one, yeah. That one, yeah, I go on. So I say, okay, boom, boom, boom. But open it. So when I open it now, when you open it back now, and you go, you chew them out now. So him say, what you do? He say, I chew the gum in him. Him say, no. Him say, no, just do one. So I say, just one. Him say, just one. Trust me, just one. So I'm like, it's candy. I said, no, just the one. So I listen to him, I'm going to take one. And him say, seal it back, and I have my little bag with my goodies them in it, I'm going to seal it back. People about half hour pass. No, when I say about 20 minutes pass, I'm in a feel, So I said to him, say, yo, you know excitement when you create about the gummy and whatever, I don't even feel nothing and whatever and thing and whatever. And him I say, it's a creeper, Raga, it's a creeper. I said, dog, I don't feel nothing, man. So when him did them, I say, yo, yeah, man, boom, I just buff it and go, so bam. And throw in the next one, candy. So I notice after I take the next one now, about 2-3 minutes after I start feel a little thing. So, but my reasoning was, there is probably some compounding effect that why I just start feel it, but it's nothing to really even pay attention. So it just going and it is an intensification. So I feel a little something, But in my mind, because I know for drink, you have a lot of people when them a drink, when them start to feel drunk, at that time them stop, which is wrong. Because if you've been drinking, most of what you drink take a while to have some impact on you. So when you are drink, and you reach a point where you're like, oh, I feel so and so, you're in problem. Because the last liquor them when you're drinking at the last 10 minutes or 15 minutes, them they're not soaking yet. That's why real good drinkers, them know how to look down the road when them are drinking. I say, I drink this now, but I know say this is going to knock me about half hour, so I stop now, right? I'm a good pan that, I'm a bad pan that. So I see him thing, I think with the gummy them, and I say, I say I probably shouldn't did go take back the next gummy because when I feel now, when me think it's from the gummy, I just take, I say, no, it's probably the first one just a kick in. So it was a car service that was sent for me that brought me up there, and the driver was there again to bring me back home. So by that time then, and it's a good thing to me eat no food too, because when I go up there, they're right beside a restaurant, and me eat no food, oxtail and salmon and so it's a good thing me eat that. So by the time the driver come for me now and whatever, so I say, no, let me take some picture. I'm good enough. I'm going to take some picture and whatever that me talk to the driver good. Nah, feel nothing. It's when I go in the car and sit down as me sit down, me feel like a upward wave. It kind of like come up. Me feel it just come up. It's kind of, you know, when you sit down and like something just envelop you and embrace you. So when I sit down, me feel it kind of come up. But one thing with me, you know, when me I go through certain things, you know, it's like, me no panic. You know, me no panic, you know. Me no show and reveal. So you know, I go really know. So me not carrying on a Jamaican youth, you know, so me had my reason and thing, but me feel this thing I come up and me I say, what? So I start feel the high. From the gummies. Now, just allow me a little latitude here, but if you never smoke weed, you're not going to understand what I'm about to say, but just bear with me. Ganja have personalities. Them give them different names for a reason. Ganja have personalities. And different weed hit you differently. Right? You have weed with light, you have weed with heavy. You have weed with smooth, you have weed with harsh. You have weed with will make you sleep. You have weed will make you alert. Believe it or not. Those are kind of weed. And the part are not gonna make sense to someone. But you have weed with kind of like focusing on a narrow channel, and you have weed with wide. Don't try to make sense. People who smoke know what I'm talking about. You have weed like when you consume it, whether gummies or whatever, you just get a kind of narrow focus, a narrow intense focus. And then you have weed when you smoke it, you just become aware of everything. It's wide, right? So this was one of those wide things. Can me know the difference, you know? Yeah, this gummy and kick in, you know. You know, say me and the general I drive go down and thing and whatever. And we talk good, you know, but the higher come up and the higher get stronger. You know, say, all right, they say oxygen, say that's a true fam. You see, people who smoke, we know what I talk about. So you know, say, by me reach through high as a kite, you know. High. Man, I tell you, say, man, I fly. Man, I get high, man, I fly or whatever, but I stay calm, you know, because the driver don't even know, you know, mind me, I say, boom. Now, one of the things is, when you're high, or even when you're drunk, you can have a disconnect between how composed you think you are and when you stand up for walk and you realize, you weren't that composed. But I know about them something there. So, in my mind, me I say, I know me no want when me step out here, so now, you know, me go stumble or nothing, you know. So when I do when I think when you do know, when you know one drop when you're under your waters or you sing and you know one drop, you kind of do a slight play. It's a dance term, but keep your knees bent, like kind of center your gravity. You hear how technical I am with this thing? Whenever I come here, I say, me no want to drop in front of the driver and then I go tell everybody about me and whatever and this like that. So when I step out now, you know, I kind of, you know, see, you know, kind of bend my knee them a little bit. So, you know, so when you bend your knee a little bit, it's harder for you to drop. Bend my knee a little bit. Guess when I come out and think, people, make anybody tell you, man, if you sit down and you burn a good weed, man, you see by you stand up, if you're not careful, if you don't know what you do, and thing I know, man, yeah, you will, you know, but I balance up my thing, you know. I'm going to just do my little matrix work going, you know. Slow, deliberate, intentional, I'm going. People, hi. I'm going, you know, and you know that's something that you walk in and then you lay down across your bed. People, this about 6, 7 o'clock, you know. Knock right out. I wake up minutes to 1 in the morning. When I wake up, my I still lying up. Whenever I say, no, them gummies are bad. No, I see what him did that about. Them gummies are no joke. I guess I was stupid because I just thought like the gummies them is like like candy, like are them just small in whatever, you know. People when me tell you something high. I mean, I'm gonna go bathroom and pee in there, I just barely come back and lay back in the bed, knock out again. And then wake up, boy, 8 o'clock in the morning now, you know. And still I feel it, you know. It wear off a little bit of me and say, no man, I better go sleep. And then me never did that sleep good because I'd been at work and I work at night. So I think, you know, when your body, you know, no, you not get your sleep, you know. One trumpet saying feel like I piss the bed. Me now look on some people, you know, go man. Right? And I go back to sleep again, man. People at 1 o'clock in the afternoon before I wake up again, you know. So basically me I sleep from about 6, 7 the evening before I go right back till 1 o'clock in the afternoon the next day, you know. Yo, them gummies are no joke, man. They knew what they were saying to me. I shouldn't go take the second one. I shouldn't go take the second gummy. I shouldn't go take a second gummy, auntie. You understand? But oh God, I slept sound. Oh God, it was like one of them solid, deep REM sleep there, you know? Like, you know, no joke. So I have to say, like, yeah, I mean, I really not a smoke thing. But yeah, another time I go try one of the gummy to see how one feel, you know, and whatever, you know. And I'm not going to leave pan on them something, you know. No, when I woke up, you know, the 1 o'clock there, I was tropical nurse. Yeah, me the one reach a handful. You want to see me throw them out? You know when you throw Skittles or M&M? You want to see me throw the gum in there? Because I'm ready for come, so you know. Yeah, I'm ready for fling all about 6 of my mouth or whatever. You know when you eat M&M, you look at M&M beads there and them something there. I start to me and throw something whatever this and that. It's a good thing in general stop me and say, what you do? No, just take one. Right? You can't imagine them I'm go all swallow all 4 or 5 of them and dog me and my supper in the night there whatever murder she wrote that thing. Why? Many things it no, this was Saturday, right? Yeah, it was Saturday, yeah. It was Saturday or Friday? It was Saturday. Yeah. And you may go because a boom and I slap like half dozen and whatever. Probably I'll know moon get up yet right today. Yeah, next week we wake up down. Well, that was my little wait name the story. Like something similar did happen to me, you know, when I did on tour with my radio show back in the day. I'm gonna go to Amsterdam, and for those of you who don't know, it's legal in Amsterdam, and you have these cafes. It's like a bar. You go in there and you just buy your weed and you smoke your weed and thing. Totally legal. And when you go in there, the ganja then put up on shelf, like how liquor put up on shelf with names. And they have a bunch of these bars all over. And you have to stay in at the bar when you're smoking. Yeah, so in Amsterdam, that was a thing, you know, so. But me never into the smoke thing or whatever. Me just want edibles. So them did have this cake. Oh, anybody remember what the cake did name? It was people who remember when me go through that or whatever. What the cake did name? The cake did have one name. Anybody remember what the cake did name? The cake did have, it's like a type of cake, and them say. No, it was a brownie. Space cake. That's it. Space cake. And it really carry you out of space. So again, you know, at that time my thing was it's edible. It's just food, you know. And me just eat a slice of the cake and whatever, man. Me I tell you, say that cake, they rock me, man. rock me, rock me, rock me, rock me, rock me, rock me, rock me. And of course, you know, if you consume it, you know, at the end of the day, it's how much THC, whatever, tetra, hydrocannabinoid or whatever it want name. That is the thing will make you high out of weed, you know. THC. So it's really how much THC in it, you know. So you can eat a lot of cake or whatever. If the THC low, it's not gonna really do you anything. And then you have different quality THC. And you have a lot of artificial THC. That is a thing, you know. A lot of Jamaicans, they don't like to smoke weed in other places because they make a lot of things that you can design your own weed, you know, and design your own THC with all kind and grow it in a certain way, you know. Like the growers, they will explain this to you. So it's like wine, you know, like you can make different types of wine. You actually can consciously, intentionally make different types of weed with different degrees of intensity and different coloration and different Chrissy, respect to Winston, rest in peace. Winston, what was that, Chrissy? Chrissy said, I tried the red velvet flavor and that was eatable. A small piece I tried, I saw the stars. Yo, apparently, when you eat it, it's stronger. You know, so that never sound right. Monks only, when the monks only, we have to be careful with them. So. Yeah, you see one dog bite, he run out right away or whatever. Oh, he was the one that introduced you to the red velvet eatable raga. Okay, Winston, okay. One correct time, yes, it never sound right. Well, that's how we use a correct time. I bet there are women out there be like, leave him alone. It sounded quite fine to me. Okay, talk your raga. No make nobody. Yeah, you know them look weird. All right. Yeah. Cool no Karen. That a code. You see it there? You see that? It's just like no raga. It sound quite fine here. No make nobody try to keep by your mouth to your raga. Talk what you want to talk, yeah. Hey, God. Yes, a correct time, but it doesn't sound right. There's some woman out there said, sound quite fine to me. You see, dog bite, what go down, you good? I want to chumpy about stop read. Raga nah stop read. A beer read, me read. You know what the thing said. Don't ever try go around the thing, chumpy. I want me to you, man. Boy, let me tell you something I read, man. See, one worship people, but when you eat it, it makes you stronger. Nah, look pound, you know, nah, right, you know. Nah, right here. But nah, look at you now. But people, you know, for go over big yard, man. Big yard, nice, you know. Going at the theater. I make me tell you now what I plan for do. You see, everything with the outside of the theater, all of them thing there, you know, friend requests and but slowly I gotta bring them in the theater and have it under one umbrella. But everything under one umbrella now, but you can see two different things when we merge together, you know. I'm experimenting, doing stuff on. But if you go over big yard, go in a theater, just go in a big yard theater, right? Just go in at the theater and you go see, say renovation go on, new add-on go on pan the house, pan big yard house, you understand? Right? And the place paint up and nice, and we have nice patio and all them something there. So you go to TamFamBigYard.com, join for free, and when you go in, you go see the landscape and thing. But remember, you have to go over now Raga, you dash me out of LA Live Friday. Me, oh me for control LA Lewis Live. Yo, people me go for LA Lewis Live Friday and thing. That was so much fun. People, LA Lewis is people, whatever you may say about LA Lewis, you know. It's LA Lewis, you know. But in his own way, you know. That you there, you know. Him just fearlessly create him own a space, you know. People that say you're a madman, you're sick, you're insane, and whatever. And him just create him own a space, hold him space, and just speak convincingly to it, like, you know, him believe or him believe, and whatever. And him eat food, him paying bills, and whatever, you know what I say? And it certainly is not for everybody, but him find him look a corner. You know, him find him corner, man. Him find what work for him, and there is an ingredient for success that it's not necessarily a good thing, but if you can find, everybody have strengths and weaknesses, right? Everybody is a superhero in some way. I strongly believe that, right? The fact that you exist, it means you possess a set of traits that constitute who you are. And within those set of traits is the potential. Everybody unique, you know. Even people identical, twins or triplets and whatever, once you know them, their difference is there. A lot of similarities, but their difference is there, right? Everybody unique. And just by virtue of everybody being unique, your individual uniqueness can excel in some way that nobody else can be you. There cannot be another Barack Obama. There cannot be another Fannie Lou Hamer. There cannot be another Yasantua. There cannot be another Queen Enzima. There cannot be another Elizabeth Taylor. There cannot be another Brogard. There cannot be another Ragashanti. You can't have another Chumpy. You can't have another CBS or whatever. It's absolutely impossible. Can be similar, but you cannot have another Craigton. Right? So you find, you know, if you can find the source of your uniqueness, will give you your superpower. You start win already, you know. The problem with that is that your uniqueness can only exist within the constraints of what we call Earth and the world and culture and your nation and your family and this and that, whatever. So you're only unique up to a certain point. So in identifying your uniqueness, it's usually not helpful if your uniqueness is so unique that it renders you incapable of functioning in society. Then where your uniqueness for, then go up in the mountains, go sit down and count beads in the Himalayas or something, because you're just unique, so you can't function amongst anybody. Right? Right? You ever meet those people who say, anytime you hear somebody say something like, that's why nobody now like me, because me always I tell the truth. That's why nobody never like me yet, and nobody now like me, because me I put the truth out there. Anytime you hear somebody talk like that, that is somebody who have problems in social settings. That is somebody who have personality issues that they're justifying. Again, anytime you hear somebody I say, oh, that's why nobody not like me, because I always I tell the truth and them can't manage the truth or whatever. That is somebody who is basically expressing a justification for their inadequacies and their limitations and their inability to function in a social setting. Right? So you want to identify your uniqueness, but your uniqueness generally will, can serve you as much as you can still be unique in a social setting and function, right? You have 10 million talk show hosts out there. You cannot have another Ragashanti. Just like how you cannot have another Mutty Perkins as a talk show host. Just like how you cannot have another Lava, Lava, do him thing or whatever. You cannot have another Rosalie, one Rosalie, right? One Ivani, one, right? So if you can find a thing there in you, will give you what you happy with when you are be yourself. And then if you can extract value for that in your functioning, you're gonna lead, You're gonna lead already. Because then you're not trying to be something that you're not. And that is what I'm getting at. You see, whatever I want to say about such man, I want to know whom I refer to at this point when I say such man. You see, whatever you may say about him, one thing with him, him stay in him lane and him force everybody to come in a theme lane. That man don't try to be something that he's not, He will say stuff that he's something that he's not. But even in the saying stuff, he doesn't try to be that thing. Him just say it because that is him being who he is in terms of convincing you and selling you certain things, if you're following me, I say. Because one I'm thing is that he's so transparent, right? So one I'm tagline is, anything come up, him love to say, nobody is good at this and me. I'm the best at this. There's nobody good at this thing like me. I could have tax, I could have painting, I could have planting yam, I could have fishing, I could have whatever. Theme thing is just simple. Nobody knows anything more. Me know most about it. Only I can do it. It's me know everything about it. Nobody know more about this than me. I know it. That is theme thing. But don't get it twisted. He's not trying to be any of them something. That is just him staying in a theme lane. Right? So that man they would tell you, say, him know so and so. He ain't know shit about for example, the Constitution, which he's supposed to. He don't know about the Constitution. The point I'm making, he doesn't even care. For him, it's like, perhaps it's like, why am I going to sit down and learn the Constitution when I don't know? You know how much money I could have make? Because that's a theme thing, the money, Theme thing is, you know how much money I could have make over here, so than go and learn. Who want to do them boring something there? But, if I'm in a position where there is currency in you knowing the Constitution, his thing is to convince you that nobody know the Constitution like him. But he ain't gonna try to learn the Constitution. Right? So whatever you may say about him stick with him strength. Him stay with him strength. And him don't try to be something that he's not. But if him for take $1 out of you, or for get your vote for whatever, and for convince you, say, him had something there, which him not care for, he'll do that. So he will do the gab thing. And then for some people, it's immediately transparent that, no, you're not. You're not even sound convincing. But for other people, they believe it, right? Find your strength. Find what you're good at. And build from where you're good at. And build around where you're good at. Right? There's a lot of things I am not good at. I'm not good at cars and them something, you know, them typical thing that were guys good at, like cars and them something. I'm not good at those things. I know to change an oil or whatever. I'm not good at those things. I'm just try to learn enough when I just need to know whatever. But I'll take my car to a mechanic because you can't be good at everything. I'm a book guy, right? I just accept it. I'm a book guy, and I'm an entertainer, right? So I'm a comedian in some respects, and I'm an intellectual in some respects, and I have the capacity to, you know, to regularize and you know, intellectual material so that it is digestible by listeners and viewers and but that is just my thing that I'm good at that, right? You know, when we're ready, I know if I make people laugh and whatever, that is what I'm good at. Other people are not good at that. I'm good at that. Other people are good at 10 million things that I'm not good at. I'm not good at cooking. But of course, you guys didn't know that I'm not good at cooking. So I know this is a resounding shock to you all that I'm here telling you that I'm not good at cooking. I know you all are like totally shocked about that. And perhaps if you're standing up, you may want to sit down because you don't want to faint from the shock. I get it. Drink some water, deep breaths to your diaphragm and all of that. I know that you're shocked because you thought like I was an amazing cook. I get it. It's okay. Calm down. Right? So me, you know, say, I'm not a good cook. You know, what Sina say, cook and dash way, right? I mean, that's not my thing. You know what I'm saying? But find what you're good at, man, and just expound from that, you know, grow from that. And that is what L.A. Lewis did. That is what L.A. Lewis did, right? How L.A. Lewis started. L.A. Lewis walk around, you know, people, when decades ago, you know, people, L.A. Lewis walk around and just have some walls all over Jamaica, right? L.A. Lewis, we love you. L.A. Lewis, you are our hero. L.A. Lewis is da-da-da-da-da. And he walk around and spray paint this all over Jamaica, you know. On walls that are so public, like you see him do it, you know. People, you know, say, when L.A. Lewis come with a spray paint, me see him do this out of 3 Mile on the Spanish Town roadside, right? I want wall over there, and me stand up and watch L.A. Lewis, you know. L.A. Lewis, we love you. L.A. Lewis for Prime Minister. L.A. Lewis, whatever. I'm going to watch him do it, you know. People, you know, so when L.A. Lewis done, L.A. Lewis look on it and say, see it there? See evidence that the people them love me? The people... So I say, L.A., you just write it and whatever. It's the people them love me. And the people them, and him say it with a straight face. This, for those of you who don't know L.A., this is what he does. And L.A., you just do it. We just saw you. Tell the car sound that the people them love me. L.A. Lewis, the people them love me. And he says it with a serious face. But that's his little genius. Because you may not want to admit it, you know. But that is, any marketing person will tell you, that is branding, right? There's hardly a person in Jamaica who don't know L.A. Lewis. People, I bet you son of I don't believe this. Right now, you know, L.A. Lewis is more known more than Ragashanti, you know, in Jamaica, you know. L.A. Lewis is more known more than Ragashanti in Jamaica. L.A. Lewis is known more than enough politician in Jamaica. People know L.A. Lewis and don't know the politician. Enough people who are giants in the private sector and all them something there, whatever. Them not have the brand recognition with L.A. Lewis have. I kid you not. L.A. Lewis is known more than Michael Leachin. Now, Michael Leachin clearly is more successful than L.A. Lewis in terms of what he does, so don't get it twisted. But I'm just saying in terms of brand recognition, like, you know of this person. L.A. Lewis has managed to just put himself out there in a way where he's like indelibly imprinted in the mind of people all over. And whether you want to admit it or not, that is an accomplishment. That is an accomplishment. And he has managed to watch him, you know. When this man call in and the man attack and him I read up the man and I tell the man, stop telling me your business, it's me must tell you your business, right? And him go on and tell the man, say you need to get so and so and your mother fight against you and your mother this and that and whatever. The classic generalities that people in that position do, you know. When you go to those people, you know, you will never hear them say something like, in September of 2012, your mother hit you with a frying pan and caused you to end up in the Kingston Public Hospital. They would never speak with such specificities. But they will say something where you can easily fit yourself in it in some way, somehow. So they'll say things like, why your relative, them not understand you, you know. Them not understand you, and because your relative, them not understand you, and them misunderstand you and whatever, them end up a chat you, and I try to dry you down. What are the chances that there are people out there who have relatives that don't understand it? It's high, right? When some people hear that, they'll be like, Bombard, the one anti-Jason like me and I fight me, and they say, oh, him know. Bombard him body. Right? Them good pan them something there, you know? So me, look, me I watch him and work it, you know, whenever me I dead with love. I say, you know, so I'm going to yell the general. I say 7-star where I go on. And they pan him show for a minute, man, and whatever, until him did have to go do something. And I guess, you know, them say him did a call my back and whatever and thing. And money know me love them like a friggy there and whatever. You know, and me and LA did war one time too. Yeah, foolishness, you know. God. 7-star general. People. Me know a DJ with big name from 90s, with big name, big star DJ and whatever this and that. L.A. Lewis I do better in her life than them right now. Yep. L.A. Lewis I do better in her life than them right now. It's all relative. Find your niche. You see me there, I juggle and I do my thing, and I batter in my thing. I enjoy what I'm doing, you know. DYCR, big up yourself, you know, my brother. Large up. Right? Find your niche. And once you find your niche, again, you know, I mean, I agree with the such man though, but him find him niche and him stay in him niche and just excel in him niche and take over the world. Right? The first president for make billions of dollars, him did have to declare that the channel wait in I did have to declare. Can you imagine what is not declared? You know, because you know, between son them and thing. Right? And whatever you may say about him, he's really not doing anything where the Democrats him never do to, you know. Where you think only Republican use them office and make money, Democrats him do it too. They all do it. Did they do it as good as he did? No. He was the first one who come in and make billions upon billions and billions. So the most valid critique of him in that regard is like, how far you go? Yeah, you shouldn't have go so far. But them not in a position to tell him same can be. Nancy Pelosi, all of them, you know, Joe Biden, all of them. Them come out better than them go in. So him not do nothing what them not do, what Democrats not do too. It's a game, people. I say, what me want uno to learn from it is find your niche. All I want to good at something, you know. All I want to good at something. Something we can monetize. Right? Something one can work smart with. Is it going to be easy? No. But if it's something you love, you won't mind the fight, you know? And if it's something you love, you will value the right people around you who will support you. And thing, you know? Oh. I'm just going to be unabashedly, I'm going to be unabashedly like, upfront owning about something. What is it? YOLO Cam. No. YOLO Box Extreme. People, you see this? I need it. I need it like last week. It's $2,298 sweet. This. If I can see it. Right? $2,298. I need it and 2 cameras and whatever for what I'm going to do outside broadcast. Because my infrastructure is in place now, you know, so now it's about going to availing yourself to do outside broadcasts. Like I'm going to do an outside broadcast for my friend, right? Who opened his dispensary. We're going to do one later on this month. But as a business and whatever, for those of you know, been doing outside broadcasts from Jamaica. Like doing outside broadcasts, it's a media thing, you know? But this piece of equipment, that's right there. Yeah? Yeah. Anybody want me to help me to get this equipment and whatever? Oh, I will accept makeup fee, right? Because again, you know, with this, I won't bore you with the technicalities of it. It's a streamer and a switcher in one. But, you know, nowadays, it's the portability is the key, you know, because you have all these equipment out there now where, I mean, you have to research them and find the right one, right? And I'm a nerd, so I'm always immersed in these things and whatever. But the part that I'm showing is that this thing when I target now, what I need, and so forth, it took me a while to get here to recognize that this is the one I want. You understand? And that's something I'm going to enjoy. I go out there, I do interviews, going to different places and whatever, having that powerful, ingenious and brilliant piece of equipment that them people make and whatever. It's amazing. It's amazing in a geeky, technical way. I won't bore you with it. And thing and whatever. Like, am I eating that? I'm gadgety. You know, me's a gadget man. You understand me? I love gadgets. I love figuring out gadgets and whatever, and it gives me purpose. It gives me meaning and thing. You understand? So just find phone a thing. All alone have something I want to good at. Want to can monetize. Right? I'm not good at business as I am at other things. So I learn the business. Still I learn. Well, even the most accomplished businessman will tell you, so them still I learn. You know, I know CEOs who tell you like, oh, you're always learning, which is true. But when I understand what I say, you know, like I'm not good at business. So you have to learn, you have to consciously learn business and develop a discipline there and things like that. But I know gadgets and I know software. I know, you know, them something them I know. I know how to parse intellectual content. I know how to transform it into digestible content, you know, where people can understand and enjoy and laugh about and things like that, you know. But I also learn from people, you know. I learned from Rachel Maddow. She's just really good at talking about this more serious stuff and whatever, and just always intersperse humor at the right point where it don't sound awful, you know. When I was younger and I heard Barry G on radio, I was just like, you know, for those some of you won't know, but for us, when we were growing up, like radio was like this professional space and whatever. And the closest thing anybody came to with vibes was this guy called Superdon. Who remember Superdon with the 2 to 6 super mix, right? And everybody else was just like stead, professional type of thing. And Barry G came in and just turned it over. We were just hooked. Like, we were just hooked listening to Barry G on afternoon radio in Jamaica. And that was an inspiration for me. Right? As a performer, I was just like, Barry G was just so entertaining. Barry G, and he was so fearless and edgy. Right? You remember that song there, Bill? With a woman who, like, she married, and when, how it go, like, she married and I go look for her husband from the married day. I was from the married day and go and look for her husband and find Bill with his best friend. And she sing a song about it, about Bill. Right? People, when Barry G bust a song there in Jamaica, you know, we never, it's a big mix-up song for those of you who don't know it. Who sing the song, people? One song, it named Bill. And people just remind me of the mix-up, right? So the woman have her husband. How it go? Like, she thinks her husband a give her bun and whatever and thing and whatever, and she go investigate and thing. And catch her husband with his best friend. I do they do. Big sitting. Right? I saw it go, Bill did sleep with fear, man. I saw it go. Nicky not nice. Bill did sleep with fear, man. I saw it go. Our fear man was Bill. See, people say, Bill did sleep with fear, man. Right? People, you don't understand. Radio, when we grew up, radio was politics. You're serious. Superdon play reggae music outside of that. The disc jockeys, standard English, formal, not too much joking or nothing or whatever. People, when Barry G play that, you know, in a society that is just like terribly, terribly homophobic, and at that time when it was like radio was this sacred space, you know, reserved for super serious, bright, uptown people, right? And when Barry G come out with that, what it was, a mix-up. It was a mix-up, a big mix-up. Well, no for it a go on in a Jamaica and whatever, but you know for talk about it pan radio and whatever. So Barry G use the song and bring a big mix up on radio. Let me tell you people that turn over Jamaica, you know, man. Everybody a talk about it, you know. Crazy people a talk about it, you know. I said, I know. And of course, the most of people, I can't believe he brought that on the radio. I feel them thing, you know, when it make them uncomfortable, them not say, oh, it's making me uncomfortable, that's why I don't want it. And they don't say that. Them two commonest thing when them come with is, it is not uplifting. How is that uplifting? How is anybody learning anything from that? Or it is not good for the children, you know. So them did roll out on him with that, man, and I beat him with that and thing, you know. Headley sharp, big up. And I beat him with that, and Barry G wall it, man, and bring a woolly part of something and thing, so. Peggy Scott Adams, okay. Right? So I learn from them people, I learn from Barry G, I learn from Rachel, you know, I learn from Howard Stern. So you can learn from people, you know, while you still develop your unique you. Right? So you have to learn what's the benchmark. You have to learn what's already out there, what is working and not working. And then when you understand all of that, you find your unique space in it, you know, where somebody can really imitate or whatever, because there is no other you. Babatunde was good to, he brought indigenous Jamaican culture in the official space of radio. Them did beat him too. Them beat me or whatever, you know. And you just stick to your thing and win. Because not care them beat you, you know. You care how them beat you at the end of the day. You see, if you win and gone out, them same one come around and praise you. Right? When Sean Paul did a turn DJ, me understand the whole I'm family, because Sean Paul come from. And when I'm family, I said, why you doing this and da-da-da-da, whatever. And apparently it was this non-stop issue and whatever. Sean Paul turned big international. Yeah, Sean always knew what he wanted, you know. He was very focused on things, you know. We're just so proud of him. Right? Just stay with your thing, man. Find out what worked for you and just stay with your thing. And just keep in mind, at the end of the day, most of the people them who criticize you, them not support you. Let me say that again. When you try your way and go through and build your thing, just remember, say, most of the people who criticize you and tell you, say, you're not for do this and you're for whatever, this and that, 99% of them people are not support you. That's why you have to be careful of them people too, you know. You see, when you rise and whatever, you have some people come around you like them and tell you, say, they might encourage you to do better. They might encourage you to do better. But the only way them see you is because you do good with what you do. But they might come tell you now, say, they might help you. They might guide you to do better. And them never did help you and guide you when nothing are going for you and whatever. And when you do good, them ready to come help you. Let me say that again. If you're in a position, I wouldn't care how small it is or how big it is. Not care how small it is or how big it is. If you're in a position where you do a thing and you rise, and you have some people come and tell you what is good for you and what not good for you and where you feel Lego and now encourage you and help you and I say, okay, this is a good idea. Me see what you do. You think you can try so and so, you know, but you may want to be careful with that party. But you know, them no reason and balance. But when you do your thing, at that time them come and tell you what is best for you after you are do good at your thing. Right? Be careful of them people. Right? When me always say to them when time them come or whatever, me I say, I always find it interesting when them come and tell me what this, you can't do this, you can't do that, and whatever. You notice I mean I really talk about my credential them and thing, but at those times, I'll say to them, I'll say things like, why are you doing this? Oh, I just want to help you. I'm just, because I see, you could do so much better and things like that and whatever. So I said, that is why you help me. That is why you're telling me this, right? You're critiquing me. Yeah, it's just for your good, Because sometimes, you're not telling and whatever. So they will come to me with them something. So I said, then that means that then you have something inside of you to help people then, if you're helping me. Usually they'll pause. Because they'll sense a trap, But they'll pause and they'll be like, yeah, because if you're helping me, that means you're altruistic, you're compassionate, you're a helper. So I carry them down apart. I say, being serious now. In terms of me and other people out there who need help, who you think could have benefit more from your help? And I guess them always start waiver and get defensive or whatever, Them people who always come to you and tell us that they want to help you when them see you do well at something. At that time, them want to help you. Careful of them. Whoa. Yo. Hello. Yo, sir.
Yeah, Raga, what go on?
Where you say? Where you say?
Yeah, man.
Everything balance. You're not talking,
Yeah, man.
You're not talking, you take long for answer. Everything balance.
Yeah, man.
Oh, all right. So what you just do? Just give a yell?
Yeah, me just hear you up,
All right. Now say a word, man. Big up yourself. Here, sir.
Yeah, man. Blessing, man. Blessing me just go and listen to your show,
It goes some man. Manners and respect. Where do you yell from?
We up in a Woodford, St. Andrew.
Wait near Woodford.
St. Andrew.
Yeah,
Papi inside.
Papi inside. Oh, well, what the community name?
Freetown District. Woodford.
Woodford, Freetown District. Boy, I'm not gonna lie, you know, so I don't know this. So.
Yeah, man.
Wait the near that everybody know. Which part it the near?
Near to the soldier camp. The soldier camp. Up in the hills, man. Newcastle.
Oh, the near.
Camp.
Okay. Well, we know Newcastle. Most of we know Newcastle. Oh, up that side. Yo.
Halliwell. Me the near to Halliwell.
Oh, cool, man. Up the cool, though.
Wow. You cool like ice, man. I tell you what.
Scene. You know, so I tell people say, people say, ice, that snow, but ice fall up there, some people not believe me.
Yes, man.
Tell them.
Not January, then time of cool.
Yeah, that ice fall. Don't ice fall. Don't ice fall. I don't even talk when them call it yellow, what them want. But ice fall, don't it? More wild, don't?
Yes, man. Yeah, man. Real, man. Yeah.
That's something I say, man. Up there cold, man. Everybody up there, some people up there have some bad winter jacket up on them place.
Wow. I tell you.
You see it. Yeah, then up there the soldier them train.
Yeah, man. Near to there.
You see it. All right. Big up yourself. Respect for the heel, you know. All right.
Yeah, man. Blessing, man. I go and listen to the show, you know?
Cooler, man. All right. Manners and respect. Cool.
All right, man. Yeah, man. Blessing.
Who be a woman alien?
Nah, no close, Raga.
Hold on. Carleen said, Raga, ice used to fall up in a Stone Hill to a place called Guava Gap when I was a child. Wow. Wow. You see it? I tell you, I have some place. And yes, people, there's some spot up in the Blue Mountain that got snow. It's nothing that accumulated, but they got snow at times, you know. Anyway, Alien, so how you did Carleen and manage to come up before?
I don't know how that happened. Normally, me da send request and it come up like that, but I read something come up and me I say, what is like when you would invite me up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And me I try to take it off and it would have never come off.
So I just want to be clear. I know who be your work for come up quick or anything like that, right?
Maybe that, me no know.
Oh.
Maybe true, me know say Greenland I go come up. Me try
Right, that me I said, cause it just interesting how you just come up and nobody not bring you up, but you manage to come up on your own, and right after that a Greenland and thing is like me I say, like you ever want to force Greenland, you know, I want to go on this alien.
Nah, go on this. Boraga, yeah, before me go in my little saga.
Yeah.
What's Zion train there?
Me no know you making runway. And you make a man run there. And you make a man run there. Now you tell a man, boy, you drink some rum cream and you're ready for him, and anytime you call him, you go pull up him beard. Now you tell a man that I make a man get free. Yeah, I make a man splurge and thing. The man drive out on his truck, never to be heard of again to write it. Yeah, so what I got on? Oh. Yeah, sorry about that here. Yeah, go on, ta.
Warm to the girl of England. Kavi.
She good, man. She good.
Okay, all right. Anyway.
She just not allowed to come back.
Oh,
She just not allowed to come back on my show, you know?
wow.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to say no gender. I'm just going to say government. She under government.
You're lucky.
Well on. And you notice me not say no gender. I just say government. Leave it right there, so.
Okay. Like how you say leave it there, so me now open my mouth.
Yeah, leave it right there, so.
Anyways, you ever see a twin one identical? When me say no identical twin, where nobody can believe say them a twin, like me and Dr. Mark. You see how we look different and we are twin. No, not me and her in a real life, you know, but you know, like how me look different, Dr. Mark look different.
Okay.
I saw the twin them look.
Yeah, fraternal twins, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Different. That's people can't believe say them a twin. Me have that in my family.
Well, you do know the difference between fraternal twins and identical twins, right?
Yeah, man, the identical one them favor.
Right, because them come out of one egg.
Okay.
But the fraternal twins, them come out pretty much the same time. Some a little later than others, but it's 2 egg.
Oh, me just understand now.
Right, those are the ones when them not identical, because them not come out of one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, the longer you live, the more you learn in Raga.
But them are still twin. Them just two different type of twins.
Yeah, me know. Say them a twin, and you know, say one a tomboy and one you that's a Miss World.
That happened.
What?
Yeah.
What totally different pitney them.
Yeah. Somebody said 2 men can breed 1 woman. Yes, if they're fraternal twins. Yeah. That has happened a lot too. Well, a lot meaning, there have been women, you have women who have 2 pitney, and have 2 different men, you know that, right?
That me hear it.
Yeah, man, a
I
bunch of
really
time.
know about it, but me hear it.
A bunch of time.
Hear it. Raga, where you did a talk say this evening about like the man talk to the girl and say it over and she never stop and call him back, I miss you and them something there. And then when him go back to her, she left him and them something there.
Yeah, because it was important to her that him not leave her, so she have to left him. So when him left her, she move hell and high water to convince him. So them, she really serious and she want the relationship, and she did, to the point where the youth consider for propose to her, and then she left him.
Them people, them if he say them sick, Raga, me tell you one.
Yeah.
One little incident in let me see what we in August now. Say late June going to early July. This youth, you see my son friend him the America now, but remember him rate me, cause his mother passed when he was 6. So him say me I'm mother and him look after me. You understand me? I say and him look after my grandson too, because my grandson call him uncle. You understand? From him little bit, so him all feel say real uncle. You know? And me I tell us that you there, him there with, alright. You ever hear them say when pitney and dog not like a man or a woman, something wrong?
Yep.
Something wrong there. So anyway, alright, he call me and he introduced me to his girlfriend, and my son did there about in the last year, because about 2 years now since in the America, and my grandson was here, and my grandson said, I talked to her and said, oh, you're so pretty, and this and that. You see, as my grandson come off iPhone, hearing grandma, me no like her.
How old is your grandson?
He at 10, the last of July gone, but last year he did 9.
And him say him not like her.
He not like her. As we hang up, he say, grandma, me no like her. And me never say to him or nothing. Alright. He have been ups and down with her and them something there. June going to July, him call me and I say, mother, say, I in my car, me asleep for days now, like 3-4 days, and Raga, me couldn't manage it. Me start crying, because me know say it's a hard-working youth. Him is not a gangster or nothing. He's a nice youth, humble and them something there. And me cry. Me couldn't deal with it, and me think say me and him we talk later. And me I say, oh, me can't call now. And Mary say, I want bed, you want use the bathroom. He tell me the situation, say, the girl put him out and them something there. So me I say, Jesus, and him can't get nowhere for rent because he not straight. He must have certain whatever for rent place and them something there.
Yeah.
Anyway, Raga, me I say, who me can't call now, because good youth. And me call one of my son, ex-girlfriend, because they never there before him dead. But a girl will rate me, see him where me and I on WhatsApp we talk, see him we all do him, and my son did left We are brethren, you understand me? And me call her and me I say, Suzette, you know, say, me want you help me with something. And me start explain to her. And she asked me, which state him in? Me never remember the state, so me call him back and ask him which state him in and him something there. And she say, you know, me no like people, you know, mother. Me no like people. That the girl I say, no, me say, you nah go lose half him, man. Anyhow, you lose half him, just block and delete me. Same way, so me tell her, you know, because me know say that nah go happen. Because the youth are good youth, Raga. Anyway, them link up and something, and him go over there, and him a do him work and something. And home girl, I saw them call woman, home girl. Call, oh, I miss you so much. And this and that. And one bag of sin, him have a uncle in Florida too. And this and that and one bag of sin. And Suzette, I tell him, say, go back because she want getting things straight. She I tell him to go back and the uncle I tell him to go on back and he call me and I tell me say, my you, that is a no-no. The girl that go get in a problem and you go end up reach back at Jamaica. Yeah, if you want to reach back at Jamaica, go on back to her. Anyway, him say, I go give her a try. Me say, all right. Give her a try then, a year life, give her a try. And if not, now go on by now till December. You know what to do. Lego this so. There's good, better, best. Raga, not even 1 week him reach one girl start again. I don't have uncle in that Florida now. And the girl I text on him phone, oh, I miss you. I want this to work. And me say, Jesus, Father, Raga. People serious, sir?
Yeah, man. You have
The
some
girl I text on him phone.
Elaine, you have people out there, you know, they're validated by conflict. Like conflict is the goal. It's not resolution, it's not solution, it's not harmony. Conflict is the goal. And most of them people, them no know so them stay so. Again, them no know so them stay so. Right? And them usually feel justified. Them always in a conflict, and it's never for them fault. It's never for them fault. It's always the rest of the world fault. And people are pick on them and them so. But conflict and drama always follow them, right? And if you listen to them are the victim. And people always are waiting name to them. And they don't know that they're like that. So it's for you to be able to recognize those people. And I hate to say it, some people don't like this. I don't know a relative. Once you recognize them, not only you must leave them alone, you can communicate with them from a distance. But let me tell you something. Never take it up on your head to say you're going to help them for change. And again, let me just say that with reservation. You have people who are young and, you know, impressionable and hot-headed and whatever. And you have somebody who look out for you and put you on the street and you be like, yo, John, you know, me have to thank my mother, thank my granny, or thank a teacher there and whatever, you know, because, you know, when we did in a weird time and, you know, then that's a different thing, you know, that's a different something I talk about right there. So. But again, you have these people out there, they're just toxic.
Yeah.
And they're very combative. And they're very competitive. And they're miserable. And them have problem with everything.
Yes.
And no care what kind of problem them have. It's at a person the fault, and I want 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 the fault, and you have to recognize them people and don't try to save them, leave them alone. Because they will draw you down with them.
Yeah.
And then turn around and blame you.
Yes.
Who are try help them. Them will turn around and blame you. and say it's your fault. Some of them even go to the extreme and say the help where you did I try help them, you come on that side to bring them down. Leave them alone. Don't try to save them. Them toxic people and whatever who just miserable and angry at the world and whatever. And let me tell you, there is nobody who look for somebody to associate with more than them people. Them always want somebody for dead with them, you know?
Mr. My youth, block and delete. Block and delete. No conversation with her. She are gonna make you end up at Jamaica.
And Alien, you don't know what to. You see them crazy, toxic people who be a problem and drama, follow them and draw you in it. You see them people, and them usually have the wickedest sort out, you know. Alien, watch your chat. Yeah, watch your chat, right? Watch your chat, all right. Everybody who did involve at some point with somebody who is just a mad, crazy, psychotic person who did have a wicked sort out, just post me. Watch your chat, Alien. Everybody who at some point you did involve with somebody who have a wicked sort out, turn up and thing and whatever, but them crazy and sick. Post, you see the me them in you see the me them, Alien? You see the me them? Alien? No, man, you do something else. You're distracted, man. Somebody attack to you.
Yeah, me not see no. Yeah, me see the me, but me not see nobody say not me.
No, me just ask who say me. So there's gonna be some not me there. But me just I said just the amount of me where you see right there. So just that alone, just tell you. And them have the wickedest. Them, let me tell you, man. Broke Wukliss people and sick toxic people. Them sort of turn up, right? So you see, if you don't have the wherewithal no around them people enough, you just know, so you turn your back on that something there and shut your eye on that thing and leave it alone. Yeah, man, that's how people end up in a problem, man. But them in love when them digmatize or them punimatize or whatever and thing there, and you're there with somebody mad and crazy. Leave them alone. You understand?
Sick, Raga. Not even 1 week the youth go back over there and I same thing.
Right.
We did I say we are here till December.
I want this man seen in chat here. Let us say New York's ex the best ever. Wait, the one on there. Princess D, my ex used your show to say I was cheating years ago. My show? How me come in at that? Alien, you see how they mix me up. Alien, you see how they love mix me up.
I saw them still.
God. No, man, Alien, me deal with some psycho woman, man. I tell you, man. Me used to talk.
Me talk about
different
time.
Point, man. I tell you, I feel them sort out, man. They on point, they on fleek. You understand? You turn up strong and just whatever, boom, 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 boom. And when y'all left them, you know, them all just all roll up on you and back all out a coat and thing, you know, straight lingerie and heels and all them something and whatever, you know. And when the boy jump up and say, let's go, you be like, no, not happening.
Yeah.
Not happening. Not happening.
I see him. We are the little one who class me in taxi too, but in tongue good. Every time he want drop me, he might tell me about in tongue. You know what? Miss Anna, you alone can suck pussy. Go.
Oh, okay.
So I might use that to catch me.
To catch you, yeah.
Because you waste not so proper, my love.
Spoken like a true Jamaican woman. Because him waist not so proper, my love. Hey, God, man, I tell you. Hey, me not care nobody want to say, you know. Uptown Jamaicans, big up on yourself, you know. But on the vibes like we, you know.
Never.
Uptown Jamaican, phone thing like, we don't have that Jamaican, unique Jamaican something there. Uptown Jamaica, we don't have that something there, we have it. We have it, you know. A working class Jamaican have it, you know. A poor people Jamaican have it, you know. A country people and ghetto people, we have that something there, you know. That Jamaican something there will make you laugh and be like, yo, you gotta love Jamaica, you know.
Yeah.
You know, easy attack. Yeah, but when you attack and you just bust out with some sitting no time.
Awesome.
Yeah, I saw you
Yeah,
stay
must
though.
be Ninja Man family.
Probably, and you know, with a rubber off pan.
Ooh.
Big beer.
Seriously?
Yeah. Yeah, it look like Big Beer association with you, like, you know, because Big Beer was like a good behaving, you know, young man when he come around here, you know. And I see Big Beer slowly I broke out now.
True, because me did find him as quiet.
Yeah, you know, see him slowly I broke out, you know.
Yeah, him not quiet again.
He not quiet again and whatever. So weird, but him when you and him are doing a thing, him did quiet and make nice because you're good like that, you know, so boy you have to make nice, no?
You know, hear him tell you already.
Say what?
Say he make nice and me make nice, but we not tell you the nice that we make.
They want to make nice, but they not tell me nice they want to make, no?
We nice and you.
See? All right.
God.
Big up on a private nice.
Yes.
All right. Let's see.
Okay, in the year, you know, my love.
Okay, I fly over you now, though.
Mm-hmm.
Good plane and thing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
She go back home.
yeah, but you know, so you're going to visit Kay at some point in the future over England. You know that, right?
One day, man.
Yeah. Hey,
One
Alien.
day,
Alien.
Mm-hmm.
Me no know the world I gonna manage, you know, but when you step on plane, you know. Problem, you know.
Jesus, Father Raga.
Me sorry for them. Me sorry for them.
From me in the airport, me I go click live.
From you in a you say when you're in at the airport, you're gone live, no?
Of course. God.
Yeah. Alien, this was a long time ago, but still. Alien, me no know. When I say long time ago, it was like two things me I go tell you, two things.
Raga, me no cut you know, say you call me name nice.
What do you
Me
mean?
like when you call me name. When you talk and say Elaine.
But me say it just like how everybody else say it.
No, you call it nicer.
Alien, me say.
Me no care, but you say it nicer.
All right, then may I work with that.
Yeah, as you were saying now.
Yeah. Remember one time me there Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
One man, I forgot how the argument come up, but him say, let me tell you something, man. Them have bed pan plane, and I bet you never know, say them have, I mean, him attack. Them say, them have bed pan plane, I bet you never know, say them have bed pan plane. So you don't know me love the frigates. So I'm like, oh, for real? And them say, yeah, them have bed pan plane, man. You understand? Them have bed pan plane. Me know these things, you know. Cause I travel. I say, oh, you travel? And him say, yeah, I go pan plane, I travel. This is me, big grown me, you know, in a Jamaica when the lecture you and thing. And him just proceed for tell me about plane. And I just stand up there and listen to him, and he might tell me about plane and whatever, and you have to be careful, and when you're in a plane, you know, you have your ears, and he might explain everything to me and whatever, you know. And then him start doing so all them people, I'm gonna pay them no mind, because them not go up and plane like me, you know, right? And you will listen to me, and you humble yourself and listen to me and things, so you will learn. Now. So I'm gonna say, yeah, so now whole heap of time you go up and plane. So I'm saying, no, one time still, but you know. One time him go up and plane. So him a go on. And one next time we did a go up and plane. Now this is in New York. Elaine, I don't know. It looked like that woman had the force she travel and had the force she exposed to certain things. So you know them have these, what them call it, sitting where you walk down in for going at before you go in a plane. Then it's like a shoot, but CHUTE. But it's this thing where you're walking, all right? You know, 'cause up here you have winter, so you them not want, you know, so you walk. So when you walk go down now, it's kind of tight, you know, 'cause at the line for going at the plane now, you know. So it's fairly tight. So everybody, the jet bridge, that's it. So everybody then near to everybody. So you're in close proximity when you're in at so. In the middle, and we are fly out of the country, you know. We are go out of the country at the time. This was years ago. I think we're going to Jamaica, yeah. Me don't know what fly up in the woman just says, oh, the line now move. Oh, the line now move. And I could have that woman use my Wi-Fi. So, of course, you know, everybody in the line now, we're like, nobody not talk to nobody, but we kind of pick up what go on. And she the one, sure, I could have that woman use my Wi-Fi, you know, my strong Wi-Fi and thing, and I watch things and whatever, you know, right? And then make me there stand up in the line and whatever. We walk come down here and I could have that woman use my Wi-Fi and whatever, you know? Sure. And my Wi-Fi there waste and thing and we in a line stand up and she just dip on this Wi-Fi thing or whatever. And you know one of them things when somebody make a fool of themselves and nobody else not talk, but everybody look for everybody and everybody know what everybody think. Yeah. So the whole of we look for one another like, we are roll with eyes like, Alien, me don't know I want a woman and the woman that must come up, you know, and me don't know I want about the Wi-Fi or whatever. But it look like she just totally disconnected with just how common and prevalent Wi-Fi is or whatever. In a fear mind, like Wi-Fi is a thing, you know, it's a badge of honor. It's something for you brag about and whatever and thing like, and just embarrass herself and look. So I'm just saying. I'm just saying this to say that, you see, when you fly alien, video where you have video, you know, but careful what you saying about that come over like Friday Friday and make them go laugh for you and them have to come down, they come defend me. Okay, so I mean, why you going like say, yeah, you know, yeah, at your first time, but nobody make nobody say, yeah, never see come.
Let me tell you one story. Me not go be never see come see. You know, so me go England already. Yeah, I got shocked. But when me a pitney, listen to his story now. A true story, you know. Auntie Bev not go tell no lie if she willing to say a true story.
Right.
All right. My grandmother, that my mother.
Yeah.
She did there with this man what have children. So you know say our step pitney them.
Yeah.
One end up Ghana, England, migrate. Husband and pitney them up there everything.
Yeah.
So she decides say she want help one of my mother pitney and a me she like, right? And everything come out, but it's like a adapting thing. So me would adapt, should I adapt me? And them something that everything come out in a raga and them something there and me reach England and see. When me reach up the raga, me turn slave.
Oh.
Real slave. Me ball say me want come back to my yard.
Like when you say slave, like how so, Michael?
work, be a work, and the way she a slave, she all have grandpitney and then sitting there and them no come round her.
Yeah, man, you have some people stay some man. You have some people.
Leave me boss,
Yeah.
say me want come back and me yard. You remember in night time when Mandela free and them have big things at Moby and big things at Kingston and them time them land back at Jamaica.
Somebody was
same
how
night
old,
there.
somebody is asking how old were you around that time?
Me I did 15 when me gone 16 when me reach back.
Oh, no, man, you have some people at them, I saw them may all have for them picnic, you know. And now slave for them picnic, you know, but we're going to adopt somebody else picnic and send them and take care of it and a slave that one day, you know. The Cinderella complex.
Me ball to come back to my yard.
See it there.
True.
So
But
it,
if maybe
it
you
was
know a
really bad.
it did bad raga. It did bad and true, you know, a country. So, you know, me no know raga. Me I say, if I did like nowadays, you know, nowadays 15-year-old and nowadays 16-year-old, me would have tug it out.
Oh, okay. But at that time, yeah.
That time, me couldn't manage it.
Couldn't manage it and thing. No, man, follow your spirit, man. And you never know how to reach you up there, you're frightened.
And then time there, me I tell you, a black and white picture going a passport, so you know how long that.
Yeah, I know.
It wasn't colored picture.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See?
man.
But give thanks and look, they see you're there right, you know. And everything balanced up with you and things seeing your bathroom clean. You eat food every day.
Clean.
Right? You eat food every day. Pink Floyd always clean. Pink Floyd always clean. Never yet dirty.
Clean.
Ever
I
clean.
know on top job.
Right, in a Pink Floyd in a top drop. Pink Floyd in a bottom drop. What you think, like CBS put fear thing them in a bottom drawer and in the back of wardrobe and thing like, what you think like that? You know, them in a top drawer, what you think?
Me no know, maybe she love Ben.
When you say she love Ben over though?
Yes.
CBS, you love Ben over for the portal though. She said no. She said fear when them sleep next to her pan them own a pillar. She said them sleep next to her pan them own a pillar. You know sometimes I can't manage, you know. All right, Elaine, say a word.
Yeah, man, bless up to all like TamFam of them.
Man.
Yeah.
People do remember me reminding, you know, so today when we did over Big Yard for more than 3 hours, I play some oldest souls and things. Seeing, no one never get to see that. So if you don't want to see it, the video is there free for you to see. When you go over Big Yard, go in at the theater and the video is below the theater and you can just click it and watch it, okay? And it was 3 hours of, if you like, 80 souls and thing, you would appreciate it. Again, today I was over Big Yard, you know, like, again, Big Yard set up, you know, cause Big Yard nice, you know, construction done, the driveway fix up, the house build, the place paint, everything. And we put in all of the electronics, right? The freezer in there, for the meat, them and thing, the fridge in there, right? The whatnot in there. The place furnished over Big Yard. So, yeah, for, listen, anybody who someone can get in, that shouldn't be, because me I see everybody, right? In fact, probably should have just stop and then go over there and deal with them one at a time, you know? Who said them can't get in because you're supposed to can't get it. Margaret Marksam said, where is it at? Big Yard. It is at tamfambigyard.com. You go over there, you join for free. And the real action is in the theater. You will see something there for Big Yard Theater. You just go in the theater. There's a lot going on in the theater, okay? So you go to tamfambigyard.com you register, email, password, you register, free, okay? And then when you go over there, that is where we're going to do a live. So I'm planning on having a live on Friday over there, over at Big Yard. So it's just a Big Yard live on Friday, okay? I don't, now you know, so now I done the show and just deal with some more now, cause Zan, what you mean you can't log in? Yes, it's going to say access restricted, so then you just log in. Right? And if you can't log in, you change your password. And just log in, okay? Right? But why am I just come on and just like, you know. You say, Christina said, make sure you're logged out completely. Now, man, Zion, your thing different, you know. All right, let me just take a couple more calls and then me just. Glenn, right, what happened?
Wagon Raga.
They are look on you the
Yeah,
better one, you know, yes.
Well, I'm there, can't complain. You have to give thanks for that. You know?
Have to. But months.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
You call the Raga. I was listening to you earlier, because you know, I'm not too long joined, you know.
Yeah.
I was listening to you giving the whole positive part of your life.
Yeah.
And I remember a situation where I grew up, because my born and going at the Gars.
Yeah.
You know, my born with a spoilers so.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Out at James Street.
I like.
Up down. Yeah, man. At James Street, my born, man. But born at 2 James Street. You know?
2 James. So you're right beside Calabar?
Yes, man.
Right.
I used to go Calabar.
You used to go Calabar all age?
Yeah. I used to go Calabar all age.
I like. All right, go on,
yeah,
talk.
man.
Yeah.
I used to live at 2 Sutton Street. Sorry, 10 James Street. I born at 10 James Street. And I live at, and then also I live at 2 Sutton Street.
Well, right, that's what the two of them mean.
Right,
so.
that's right. I used to live at 6 Cement Lane.
And you used to just go around the corner at Cement Lane?
Yeah, I used to live on Wildman Street, that's all, right? A Wildman Street.
1 block over.
Yeah.
Right.
You know?
So the whole of this are your area, man.
Yeah,
so,
man.
Well, you must didn't know Hapalong then.
You know, everybody, rather.
All right, now say a word.
And then I move come out Jonestown side, that's all.
Oh,
so
okay.
I live between my mother and my father. My mother live up the side there, my father live down there.
Seeing.
So when you see me up there, so, you know, I know people know, say, I guess I'm come from, because a lot of people think I'm come from uptown.
Seeing.
Because, you know, I have a nice pass, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I tell you, I want to see you one day and reach you there, but, you know.
Cooler, man.
Yeah, I have a rough pass.
Yeah.
Been there.
Yeah.
But I want to tell you a story, Raga. You know, so one time after I straighten up my life and thing,
Mm-hmm.
I get myself in now. Because I get expelled from, I go John Mill School, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I get expelled from John Mill School and, you know, a little incident go down. But, you know, we don't want to talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
We have stay on the positive side.
Mm-hmm.
And, boom, I have a little hand care on me so also before.
Mm-hmm.
Don't tongue, you know, carry me look at people and goods and things.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
So when the incident happened to me with a John Mill School where them expel me, I start push cart full time now.
Mm-hmm.
See? So one day I lay down on my cart down in a Jubilee Market, you know, but at 11 o'clock bells, I said to myself, yo, what's something I got to see first of my life here? And something just said to me, go on back home. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I just start much up my cart, Raga. You know? And go and go home the night. My mother never seen me for about 2 years, because about them time I've been up on the street for.
Mm-hmm.
I sleep in a Jubilee Market or down out a corridor, so.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And I will tell a little story.
Wait, which market you call Jubilee Market?
Jubilee Market, the one of the Yearwood Street, so. No, West Queen Street. West Queen Street. You see that's okay.
If you are going on West Green Street on the right or the left?
On the left hand side.
No, if you walk from Parade and you go down.
Right, on the left hand side.
On the left hand side.
Market there.
All right.
Yeah.
Whether one day on the right, where the right on Parade beside Manhattan store, what that market the name?
I remember the market, the name in the Raga.
Like you go on West Green Street, March's drugstore, you saw it right, across the road. It across the road. What that one the name?
I can't remember the name.
I know Earwood Street Market one on Princess Street side there, you know. Right. I know that. But what the market they have a name, man. The market. I can't remember the name of the market there, Raga. And people know it. Queen's Market. A Queen's Market in name, I think a Queen's Market. I think a Queen's Market. Anyway, one talk.
The more time if you park your car and go, your car and go and you come back, your 2 front wheel gone, and man the thief off your 2 front wheel. Instead of you go look for that wheel, you go thief off another man one. Right? So if a man that see a theme wheel a war, so we all is a fight. You know, it's always war between them. Anyway, I said with up on my cat one night asleep and I never had sleep really. I just slide up on the cat and look up at the ceiling. And I say, yo, I said I'm gonna stay for the rest of my life here. I say, you know, I go back home. I just go home. My mother so long for see me because she not see me for about 2 years. Right? And me going when I go in, my mother, I knock the door. Because my mother go to bed from 5 o'clock, you know. 6 o'clock, my mother didn't have bed, you know. So when I go in the night now, knock the door, she asks who that time. I said me, and she just open the door and let me in. Normally she not start worry, but she she's so glad to see me she just give me rag and soap and say go bed. You know, because I'm smelly and thing. And you know, so the next day Raga, I was on the road, I try to get in our school. See? And I go back at same Calabar school, so, and them tell me I'm too old. Right? All right, so I walk, I go home the day, and I go up East Street. I go up East Street. And I reach above wait the place name? Gleaner. Have a Jamal school on the right hand side. Right. I see the Jamal school and I say, yo, you know, so I try this. I'm going to the Jamal school to try to get inside there. And them tell me I need a recommendation from the last school I attended, which was Calabar.
For those of you listening, Jamal was an institution that helped people, adults who weren't literate. And it's a very good institution, but unfortunately, for obvious reason, it had a stigma attached to it that, you know, if you got Jamal, you know, like you're stupid or you're illiterate or you're dumb or you're fool and whatever, which wasn't the case. Again, it was just, you know, an institution there to help adults who weren't, you know, sufficiently educated in the basics. But go on, yes.
Yeah. So, went into Jamal school, tell them I'm trying to find a school to go. Them said I need a recommendation from the last school I attended. So now, me have to go back at John Mills School. No, what I did at John Mills School.
No, in the interest, you know, the time and thing or whatever, because I realize you're going through different chapters of a particular journey, and you know, but in terms of what you want to share with it, if you could have just focus it on thing,
Okay, okay. So what happened now is that me never have a school shoes after me getting a school, and me a virgin named big him up, named Garcia Linton. You know, him give me a Clarks, but the second-hand Clarks, where him that wear before.
Oh, okay.
You know them Clarks, so we have the stitching at the front there.
Yeah.
You know, it's nice, but you know, it's my size.
Is it a bank robber or wallaby? One of them.
Bank robber. And Raga is a leather, you know. So I polish the shoes and put it on top of my house in a Raga. For his son, melt the polishing of the leather.
Yeah.
I talk about me do all the time. Raga, you know, so one boy, big man for me too, you know. One big man, I call him boy still, because I love to meet him again. The man cut out my shoes tongue in a Raga to make knife case in a Raga. The 2 pair of shoes, you know.
He cut out the shoes tongue?
The man cut out my shoes tongue from the top of the tongue, come all the way down to the front of the boot, you know. To make out of the 2 shoes in a Raga.
For make what?
Knife case. Leave me without shoes, brethren, for go to school. You hear me say, Raga?
All right. So when that happened, what you do?
Brethren, Raga, me have to use tube and make shape up the thing and bore hole in the side of the thing and make use tube for the lace. I'd like lace and lace up on my foot for go to school rather. Because my thing is, since me said to myself, you know what? I do 2 years of push cart, you know. So this not gonna shame me. I'm just go to school, see me in a rather.
Yeah.
You get me?
See.
I get one corduroy crepe from another brethren. See, now the first year me get the corduroy crepe rag, I'm waiting at the regular go to school. The next term, I bleach it out and it have this yellowish look. You get me?
Yeah.
And the next term again, I dye it in a black. So it look like a different corduroy, and then one day I walk against one fence ragga.
See.
And I piece of thing rip the side of the corduroy crepe, you know.
See.
Then I have to use all tire to put on a bottom on it.
Yeah, enough people use a tire for the shoes, them and things.
Yeah, and I mean that, you know. And ragga, you know, say that same brother there, we cut out my shoes tongue. You don't know, saying a Gilbert, breeze blow off a roof, and we have one mattress, you know. I'm a 3 hours sleep on it now, my little 3/4 bed, you know. You know, so we put it off a dry. And that same boy there, ragga, take out the kaya out of the mattress and take out the spring and sell it, you know.
Take out the kaya out of the mattress
and take out the king and take out the kaya out of the spring. You have to soap, take your hand and soap some sheet and tough the kaya in night to put on the bed.
So what me I say? I mean, I'm going to take some other car. But how want to know what him do it?
People don't see him, ragga.
All right. So all your bucket did stay down there, so no? Them time. All your bucket did stay down there then time.
Ragga, it's a true we are youth. Them afraid of we not around. Nobody not afraid of we because we are little youth.
Oh, me see what you say.
Big man.
Yeah, and them okay, all right. Cause me did I say like, so I don't know Ph.D. that.
Okay, you see, all right, you think about it, ragga. You see your end where you depend, where you live on, you know, one nasty top, you know.
Well.
You understand me? When you live on a certain, you know, want to mess up them place. Are your safe zone that?
Yeah, but 6.5 dozen of the other. And you know, so and so then a tech set thing, you know. Cause that boy look like he may have a mash partial.
I'm in my 50s now.
Yeah.
He's probably in my 70s now, I can't tell you.
Yeah.
He's still alive.
You
know? And we used to call him we used to call him Giant. I don't know him last year, but him first year named Owen. You get me? I mean, I love to see that man there again, man. I love to see him.
No, do him nothing, I see him now, do him.
No, man, I'm a big man, no, man.
Okay.
Been there,
no worth it.
I have that in a med school, you know.
All right, then, cool.
So I waste my life. I do well in a life.
Dog, let me tell you something. And again, I take some other car. I think reached me recently, you know, broke my foot wicked, you know. And we don't get any details. We don't even make people know certain things. But, you know, to call on. And I say, Ray, St. James. Ray, this and that crew. End on Narwood, Paradise Narwood. Ray. I don't know. I may have to drop back and apply the same thing when I teach people. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Because sometimes you have some people that pick up certain things or go there with certain people that want to go certain place. I'm going to say, you can't go, you know. You can't deal with certain people and whatever, you know. But just know, say you open a door into a life where
absolutely
you just make up your mind and go to another door, you know, because it can be unforgiving.
Yeah.
And don't pick it up if you can't go right through with it. Yeah, I'm going to give an example. You know, so half of me have youth and you just say, boom, I want to link, you know, I want to go hustle and rave. You know, we are talking about hustle and whatever, you know. But I'm always a focus on sell and collect. Right? And that's what them there, you know, sell and collect.
Yeah.
And then you have to explain to them, I say, no, dog. Once you sell, you know, you have some man for them thing is just for take from who I sell.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you in another thing then now, a man out there, I go a close mark and I pray you and say, yeah, one of them because whatever, boom, boom, boom. No, so when them a come for you, them not come for you with no dolly house thing.
For real.
Them a come well strap up. So me I say, it's not just sell and collect. You have to be able to defend your thing.
For real, man.
And me I say, if you're not prepared for defend your thing, leave it alone.
Yeah,
Right?
for real.
So then you talk to some young girl when me there you and thing and them one there with certain man and me say, no, it look nice, you know, car and pretty clothes and whatever, this and that. But me say, them man the box down woman, you know. Yeah, man, them man the box down woman and kick down woman and thing and whatever, you know. Right? Them man there, them may get bite and go to jail and you have to cook for them every day and bring them visit, go get them, and if you don't do that and whatever, you have to get paid.
Yeah.
You know, and so I saw, as I say, even recently, and you know, we don't know what is what, but we just know enough to know, say, over this, so, you know?
Yeah.
And, you know, I mean, if we just kind of clutch and just say, leave it alone, you know?
But Raga, I reach a stage of my life now where it takes, even if a man thump me down a gun, I just get up and just brush it off and just go on my business.
Well, me not do that. Me not brush it off and go.
Nobody can push my brother.
No, but me hear what you say. Nah, man. Hey, right just in New York, several times, man. I get several sucky mama and style up and whatever. And me just quiet and walk right way.
Yeah, man.
All when me I walk way, I eat and stylings and whatever and thing, and you know.
Okay, I tell you something. When my son there in a 7th grade, right?
Mm-hmm.
A man see him and tell him, say, yo, your father go like my saint. Now my kids, me shelter my children them. See?
Mm-hmm.
Them only know so them father play with a big band.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? And an upstanding citizen, but that's it. They don't know. So one day my son come home and tell me, say, Daddy, one man see him and tell him, say, your father go like my saint. So now I have to sit my kids down and give them talk. I'm never ready to give them yet.
See.
You know, I have to say to them, yeah, your father, yeah, I have a past. You know? And I explain to you know, I do it as best as I could because they were still young. You have to be careful where you set your children them at a certain age.
Yeah.
And they have heard things over the years. You know? Even since me and my band there, you know, whole heap of things happen up there, you know.
See.
Since me there.
See.
I saw come here for there too.
You in a world it here, man, and you have people that live here and people that depend upon you, whatever, you know. And them tell me about me and my pitney them, you know, when me have pit them too old or, you know, whatever. So me, you know, so you think differently when you're in that zone there. You think differently. And everybody not gonna understand it. But you have to, you know, because hey, you know, me always tell anytime me a parent say, oh, anybody do that to my son, a prison me I end up. And them not realize what them I say is just a wrong thing, that it's selfish.
Yeah.
Them not realize that what them I say is selfish, you know.
And
right?
continue a cycle that
Parents, if you say if certain things happen to your children, a prison you're gonna end up and you're serious because prison you're being selfish.
Yeah, man.
You're being selfish. Because when you're there prison, you're gonna continue to protect your children. Then.
Exactly.
That I want. Not even continue to protect. You're not there. A more trauma you have a cause for your parents.
Yeah, man.
So sometimes some things reach and whatever. I must say some parents do it, I must admit. You know, black, white, Asian, something happen and them buck up on person who do certain things and them hold it. Because you have to stay out yourself for there. You know, your kid go through a trauma and now them are gonna need you. Why you gonna do something selfish? Revenge, you're gonna avenge whatever, you feel good about it. And you're not there for support your child and whatever. I mean, I say, I'm totally against revenge, you know. I'm not busy with nobody want. I say that, you know, but you can't just make emotions run your head and, you know, you just do something stupid. My general, big up yourself, you know, here, sir.
Yes, Raga.
Safety, man. Respect for the check-in and thing, here, sir.
Yeah, man.
You're still in touch with
Everybody, man.
Everybody.
Well,
Well,
yeah.
Somebody did try down though.
Yeah, man. It's a Sydney, the keyboard player.
Yes.
Yeah. I was down, we went to him funeral.
Me
too,
see it. But Frankie,
Alright.
everybody good.
Everybody all right, man. Everybody all right.
And Grub.
But they all a Pluto funeral, but they Ernest Smith funeral.
Yeah, and Grub.
But, yeah, Grub all right, man.
Heal them up for me, you know.
Yeah, man. Come here,
And tell them say any of them are misbehave and thing, you know. When I come down there with the strap, you know. Okay, all right.
Yeah, man.
All right, man. Blessings, man. Cool.
Yeah, man.
I'm a general that Glenn, man. You probably know him from Fab 5, you know. You understand? I'm on the foundation musician and thing. Decades I know them man there, you see me? Right? Really out them there, you see it? Long time we have tried out on this and thing. All right. And people here what go on, you know. I just take a look at time. The show done. But I want to take a look at time to see if I can address some people who say them cannot get in a big yard. All right? If you know you register, but you say you can't get in a big yard, identify yourself right now, because let me just bring up all my members now, right? All right, people. Blessed to see you. So blessed that two are coming here. One a Jenny and one a blessed, don't. No, but yeah, well, no, so no. No, so no, because there is a Jenny in there, but I don't think it is you in a blessing, because there's an email address that starts with JJ. I don't think that's you. JJ. That's what the email address starts with. 2 J's. And I don't think that's you. No. Okay. Fine. So just change the password. Once you know what the username is, just change the password and you're good. Just click forget password. It's going to send something to your email and you change it. Okay? All right. All right, people. Lego men something. Thanks for your patience. I really do appreciate it. And thing, you know, logistics and thing. We'll iron that out and thing. All right. Tomorrow. Blessings and respect. Cool. All right. Today Monday though. Yeah. It's one of those days. Come. Good night, all. Cool. Everton, I don't know what you logged in as, but it's just the same Everton Smith that I'm seeing as Everton. I don't see any other Everton there, yeah? All right, let me get out of here.